$1,000 is pretty good, seeing how everybody else is scrambling to get their space station ready to warp and fix up ships able to salvage stuff before they warp. Suddenly the painted really isn't. $1,000 is pretty good, seeing how everybody else is scrambling to get their space station ready to warp and fix up ships able to salvage stuff before they warp. Suddenly the painted really isn't really in the mood to paint. He's more or less wanting to pack up his shop so then it doesn't friggin' get left behind. Now they can sell you the paint for about $100 for 100 credits, and you can do it yourself. But most people in this bustling atmosphere of holy shit, we've got to get ready and get the fuck out of here, that kind of takes precedence over someone sitting down and meticulously doing a decal for freaking 2 or 3 days.
Wait a minute, wouldn't a decal just be something they kind of just like plaster onto it?
No, it'd be proper, like a proper decal would be like all airbrushed and all perfect. Like
that's not a decal, that's hand painted.
Yeah, but it'll be a hand painted decal.
That's not the same thing.
Why are you two arguing over this? Ruby didn't even want it.
I don't want it. I'm just arguing the fact that it's not a decal. It's a hand painted.
It's a damn principle thing.
It's a paint
what we're doing right now.
But look at it this way: if you want to bloody get like a proper decal done to your car, it's going to cost you well over $1,000.
Well, there's decals and there's paint jobs. Those are two different things. A decal is just something that's kind of stuck onto it. A paint job is where they actually use real paint.
Yeah, I'm talking actual proper paint decals, not actual.
No, that's a paint job, not a decal.
All right, fine. Decals are paint jobs then, but they're called decals Christ. In this universe.
How many people are on How many people are on our ship for salvage?
None yet.
I mean, how many are coming? Is what I mean.
Probably mostly just salvages, so there'll just be people in standard suits or carrier mechs, so they won't be combat efficient. And you'll probably be carrying about 10 per trip.
Okay, well, looks like we are handling the security then, boys.
Yep. Any more, and yeah, the problem is that we have to defend, more people will be taking up more space on your ship, so you won't be able to get as much salvage.
Well, alright then. Wait, why are we having people come on my ship?
Because we're doing salvage. Remember, this was the main thing of the last episode? We came back and fixed our ship so we could go do salvage.
Yeah.
You spent like $5,000 on it.
Yeah.
By the way, your ship's damage is still there. It's just the hull has been sealed up so then the atmosphere can kick in again. But it's still got the same amount of damage done to it. And I just got double checked to make sure I've written down the correct number of bombs you've got and stuff like that. Things on ship. That's not it. Ah, there we go. Strongest missiles 12, able to proceed mines, split parts, singularity. Yep, everything appears to be in the order. So, what would you girls like to be doing?
Probably the thing that we decided to do.
Actually, repair equipment.
Sorry, what was that, Sid?
Actually look for like equipment and repair stuff.
Alrighty. Would you like to go on the space station for that?
I've got my brain reader.
Sid, would you like to go to the space station for that?
Huh? Why?
Didn't you want repairs and equipment? Didn't you just say?
Yeah, searching for it.
Ah,
Like what, on the ship?
No, like actually going to places looking for salvageable stuff.
okay, I thought that's what you guys were doing.
Yes, isn't that what we are doing?
I think so.
What are we doing?
Thanks for upholding the title, everybody.
Let's get going then.
Alrighty.
Wait, title of what?
When I've been uploading this, I've called it Bickering in Space.
Ha. Oh, what was that?
Keyboard slam, I think.
Oh. Who's? Keyboard slam?
Okay, the current ships have drifted closer to the actual station. They've got no propulsion, but since they were going in the direction before they got killed, they're just slowly floating towards the space station.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying that there's momentum and no air resistance in space? Are you saying that the Last Jedi lied to me, Lavitz?
Yes, I did.
You piece of shit. I'll never forgive you for that.
Yes. I believe that's called a hate fact.
Yes. But officer, how can it be a hate crime if I love doing it? Anyway. What's the least damaged looking one?
There's one main ship, like this one here seems to be the biggest ship of the lot. The others appear to be more escort ships. They all appear to be, roughly the same size, but this one kind of stands out that little bit more.
Alright. I think we all know where we're going.
And I think it was the one that attached itself to you.
Oh, even better. We should probably let the crew know the salvage crews know to, even if they can't, fight well, to at least keep their pistols ready.
Oh, they probably will, I reckon.
Yeah, these are some tough fuckers.
Tough sons of bitches.
And, yeah. Luckily for us, I don't actually think the mind-controlling stuff will be a thing that happens, because the instant anyone gets their suit punctured, they've probably died already, so we don't have to worry about that.
It depends on that, if there's atmosphere in the ships. There may be, there may be not.
If there's atmosphere in the ships, then we didn't do a good enough job, and we will have to finish that job.
Would you bring me?
Oh, Lavitz, I love that quote so much, thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty, so you're heading to the bigger ship, or you're going to head to more, the smaller ships that appear to be a little bit more intact? Because the one in the middle is the one that copped the main blast from your laser. It was the one that sent the umbilical cord onto your ship. So it was taking point blank laser right to its face.
I want to say that the big one would probably have the best brain to read.
Very possible.
Statistically. Given history.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll just make that one a bit bigger, just so that it stands out a bit more. There we go.
Jesus Christ, that's not a bit, that's like twice the size now.
Alright, fine then, Princess Peach. Maybe if you suck less cock, you wouldn't be so obsessed with size.
What? What are you... You're the weirdest person I know. And I know... Just saying.
Either way, okay,
Well, actually, no. Actually,
so which ships do you want to go to? You got these 4 ships that are reasonably well intact. This one here and this one here, they've both. This one's been ripped to shreds. This one copped the singularity mine right to its face.
That one got torn apart, didn't it?
Yeah, so there's literally only half left. Well, barely even half left.
Which
actually.
half?
The back half. Its front half is basically gone. If a person was, say, laying down, it'd be to their belly button would be gone, and then all would be left would be their legs. And a little
Okay,
bit
I
of
have a
their
question. Which part of the ship for the scouting one was the brain in?
hips. All the ships would have a brain.
No. I mean, which part of the ship was the brain in for the scout one when I read it?
You don't know. But around... around the center of the ship.
Okay, I was worried you were going, you don't know where the brain that you read it was.
Yeah, so I'll have to think back to which one you were talking about.
Bless you.
Wasn't tight.
Thank you.
No.
You right there, Sid?
Me?
Good.
The masterworks all.
Okay.
Now the real question
I
is,
just
will
eat
it
out
be
my
the same?
entire brain.
No.
No, the question is, will it be the
It was
same?
very tiny, surprisingly.
Your brain is not tiny. My goodness.
Well, I never.
Yeah. How do you think you fit so many? How do you think you fit so much stuff?
The masterworks all. You can't go
Huh?
wrong. Come again.
You're cutting out again, Kamiko. You're going real low. Get a headset for fuck's sake.
If I'm going to be honest here, that's probably a good thing because I did not actually say anything intelligent at all.
We're used to that.
Well, this time you didn't have to hear it, so you're welcome.
I guess so. So, which ship are you going to?
I mean, the most salvage we'll get is probably the big one, right?
Probably yes.
Also, I really want to read its brain. I don't care which one, but
Okay.
I would very much like. I would very much like the big one. I have a sneaking suspicion it's a more important ship than the others.
Okay, let me just
So
get...
that's my vote. Ruby,
Hmm?
Or will it be
what's your vote? Which ship?
Well, I definitely agree with the big one.
Yeah.
Well, given what you decided to do with your augments, yeah, I can see that.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
So,
So,
shall we go ahead?
yep, just finishing the map.
Alright, so I'm gonna... When the salvage crews get on board, I'm gonna let them know
Hello.
a general gist of what...
Hey,
of
I'm
what...
really sorry, but I think I have to go.
But
What?
you have to go.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Go where?
Have dinner with my family.
Oh, alright.
Dang it.
What do you mean have to... We put this time... We put this
Yeah, I
time
know.
so you
This was this is like totally unplanned. We usually eat way before. But
What has
my mom,
happened?
I was at work for a really long time, so she's only getting
Dude, where
work
do you work?
Where I work?
Yeah, where do you work that you work so late?
No, it's my mom.
Well,
I
how long
literally
do you
just
think you'll be?
Like an hour.
An hour to eat? Bloody hell.
An hour to 10. Or it's 9:30 for me.
Alrighty.
So yeah, I'm sorry.
Uh,
There's something
guess
I
that's
just can't
alright.
control.
If the others want to keep going, we can keep going. If not, we can always just postpone it.
Yeah,
We can just
I'm
do
really,
some
really sorry,
inane
guys.
bullshit on the Citadel.
Wait, what about the Citadel now?
No, I'm just saying, like, if we don't, then we can do some inane bullshit where, like, you trying to start fights and I keep having to pull you out of them and then throw you out of the establishments that you're in. And then eventually you just aren't allowed in any establishments, and I'm like the hero of the Citadel for stopping the crazy, insane bird lady.
Well, I'm sorry, but I do have to go.
Every
Alright,
proposition.
yeah, have a good one.
Yeah.
Ruby,
Sorry
if
again
we're
about
still
this.
going, just
How about to
come
say,
back.
please feel free to continue without me, yeah?
Yep, no problem. If you come back and we're still going, feel free to jump in.
Yes, sir. Alright, I'll be back and I'll
So
be back
disappointed.
later. No, I'm sorry.
What's Ruby's kick skill again?
1, I think.
Oh, finally we're equal.
So, about this offer here.
What offer?
I could try and start fights. A lot of them. And you're gonna end up hating me more than you already do.
Well, let's roll for hatred.
You're the one that's gonna have to roll for hate.
Alright, I'm rolling for hatred. 14.
Yeah, you're reasonably annoyed.
Reasonably. Come on.
It's a 14.
Your existence annoys me. But you know what annoys me more? Aliens. That aren't you. Specifically the ones that try to kill me. At least you
Oh,
don't.
so every other alien. Got it.
Every other alien we've encountered thus far except Ruby, yeah. And that weird one at the office. I'm still not fully sure what it is. And I don't really want to.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, whenever you're on the Citadel, I'm gonna be your card guard now.
But fight.
No. No, fuck off. I have a sword now. I have a sword for cutting off heads. I will not hesitate. If you almost kill someone, I will not hesitate. Well, no, actually, I would only really do it if you killed someone. So, avoid doing that. Just don't. Oh, hey, Lavitz.
Hi, what?
Good to know you're back.
I'm still here. I just muted myself.
In a bit of corn of no
Okay.
I was eating. I didn't want you to hear the crunch, crunch, crunch of toast.
Okay. Well, I'm now Sidron's dedicated Tard Wrangler,
You alrighty?
basically. When I'm not working, I am following Sidron. With one hand on the gun and one hand on the sword.
Okay.
Oof.
Be prepared.
So which elections do you want to go to?
Sidron?
Wait, what?
Where would you, on the Citadel would you like to be go? Well, on RCL would you like to be going?
The only body modifications are like sexual ones. They're not useful. Or if they are,
I
they're
am
robotic.
missing an arm because of that.
You
I don't.
chose.
I have a robot arm. Just gonna point out, like,
You chose to get a white robot arm.
yes, I know. I'm just saying. There's more than just sexy body mods.
Yes,
Even my
but
arm has, like a dildo in it.
Lavitz won't let me get actual wings.
Well, how are you going to fit in your mech suit if you got wings?
She'll take off
should be
the
actually
suit.
pretty easily folded up, no?
Not really. Not if you intend to be able to fly with them. You're not going to be able to get into your mech if you intend to fly with them, because the amount of space that would require them to, like, as large as they'd have to be.
How high even is the ceiling on this space station? Is it even high enough to allow Sidran to fly?
Not really, no.
Or on our ship, for that matter.
Nope. It's not that high.
Okay, so then what's the point of it?
I don't know. So she's turning into Shadow. I want wings. You're a horse, but I want wings.
Be it for me to stint supply where there's demand. You'll pay my.
But I'm a crow.
It's only right. You.
Well then, use your natural
You've got
wings.
feathery arms.
Let us talk of business.
Yeah, you have your own wings. You're fine.
But
You
I
already got-
actually be able to fly though.
No.
Well then, just slap metal.
That's what I thought.
Question
Alright,
is,
you know what? Tell you what, if you
can't
really
go in.
want-
You can't really go out into alien planets and fly around, because in that case you'd actually have to, in a sense, take off your suit, and that breeds death.
Alright, tell you what,
Now,
Sidran. I
let's
will
talk of business.
take a drill and, like, drill some metal plates onto you.
And
How
besides,
about-
you've got jump jets on your mech now.
Yeah, that's true. Well, not just jump jets. My back actually has the metallic work.
Oh. So, you're rolling into... Yeah, so you're a sniper who can fly.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, you really are North Star.
Well,
Anyways,
that's what I'm saying. That what she's got on there so is basically jump jets and hover
Yeah.
jets, basically.
Let's see.
Alright, give me a second. There you go.
Pretty much.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you look like. This is canon.
Oh well. Yeah,
Now, let us talk of business. Pray, call again.
well, if I... Well, no. I'm not gonna do that.
Just name it, sir.
We could check out the black market again. Or I could do a shift.
Why would you want to check out the black market again? I don't think we can afford anything there.
Or, I said I could do a shift.
Yeah,
Alright, you do a shift, I do a shift. Let's do it.
okay.
Alright, I'm rolling for my shift. 19.
4.
Okay, Sid, you just make the standard amount of money, which I think was, what was it, 50 credits?
Isn't that technically 5?
And you get a few, some decent tips. You make 150 in total. Kamiko?
Ah. Excellent.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Yep. You gonna bring your character down here to the strip club?
Our captain, he happens to be outside of his mech suit now, or outside of his suit that I made for him, yeah?
Yeah, he's starting to walk around. He's still having a bit of trouble walking around, but he feels that the sooner he can get on his feet and start moving around, the sooner he'll be able to get into his mech and actually do something.
Can I help him?
No, it's just he has to do his own, basically, physical therapy, basically. So it's basically just the more I walk around and move, the quicker the damage, like the muscular problems will be going. Because the
Okay,
problem
I'm
with
gonna
laying down for such a long time is your muscles start to turn to jelly.
Uh-huh.
Can I give him encouragement?
Yeah, sure.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
encouragement
you
is
try
if
to give him encouragement. He finds you very patronising, and he backhands you. You take 2 damage.
I kind of want to hear what your... Is it just like, you are walking, do not die?
No, you're kind of like, look who's walking. Oh, who's a good little captain? Who's? And he's just like, oh, you little fucking patronising bitch.
Please tell me finger guns aren't taboo here this time.
I will not allow it. It will be deemed as a threat.
Salvation's only aim it's no.
I don't mean now, after he just slapped me.
In a world where people can literally hide guns in their fingers, you're damn right finger guns would be frowned upon.
What do you mean we can hide guns in our fingers?
You can get robot arms and then install like single shot guns in the fingertips or something like that.
They're called hand slavits.
You are to see me. I pray.
So I'm guessing fist bumps are illegal now too, because someone can just rocket fist or something.
Nah, fist bumps are okay.
Bullshit. What the fuck? What is it with you and like? What do you have against finger guns?
What is your obsession with dabbing and finger guns?
I
And
don't
changing
actually
your
give a
fucking
shit about
arm.
dabbing.
And you're changing your bloody arms. Replacing arms, chopping them off and putting new arms on and chopping off heads. I can play this game too, mister.
My thing with the heads is a purely trophy-related thing.
And then you're tying people up with intestines and fucking shit like that.
That was all I thought I had available to me at the time.
I told you like 3 times that there was like torn suits and stuff like that around.
Yeah, well, I'm gay, and my hearing can't work when I'm gay, so fuck you. That's how it works.
Yeah, you
That's how it
contracted
works.
the big
Gays can't
fag.
hear. Yes. But only sometimes. Only on weekdays.
True. Too bad it's Saturday here.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's inconsistent. Because here it's not.
Well, here it is, and we're here first. We're first in the rotation, so therefore everybody's behind us.
The dabbing thing is mostly just because it's a terrible meme that everyone hates.
I have no idea where it came from. I didn't get it.
I actually don't either. I just think people overreacting to it is funny. So
I just do it because I find it fucking annoying. Oops. Alrighty, so what would you like to be doing? You've each done a shift. Yep, you've each done a shift. You've got your monies at the end of the shift. I'm not sure how much money each of you have got, but you've got money.
Considering
I'm
we got
actually
like
curious
50 bucks.
what this is like here.
What is what?
goddamn it.
Like?
Like what people actually do here instead of just sit and sulk.
Well, they listen. They listen to their religious leaders. I'm getting an echo. I'm not sure who that's coming from. Oh, it stopped now. Yeah, it's basically just like church, mosques, synagogue, stuff like that. You know, different people of different religions have their set hours, and then you can just go in there and, you know, if you want to talk to a priest, a Christian church, or something like that, or different alien churches, stuff like that. Basically, they're just set areas. So then, you know, each one gets a certain amount of time on the main stage, and then there's separate little stages and stuff like that.
Okay.
I pray. I would the inquest.
So, you know, 1 minute you'll be like, and the Bible says, and the next person will, then there'll be a 5-minute shift changeover, and the walls will change and stuff like that and flip, and then it will basically become like a mosque, or then it will become a temple and stuff like that. It'll just flick between these things according to either the people in there or the current preacher there.
What's this market?
That is where you can buy religious iconography. So basically, if you want to buy yourself a cross, you can go in there and buy a cross, and they'll have like a little pot of holy water that they can dunk their crosses in, or whatever they do. You know, if you want to get a dream catcher, you can go there. You know, just basically it's where you can buy religious symbols.
Oh, okay.
And then this area here, that is where you can have like it's like a confessional booth and whatnot that a lot of places have, you know.
Well met, sir.
Step forward, tell me what's bothering you, whatever you've done, yada yada yada, your sins are absolved due to so and so, so and so. Allah forgives your truck of peace, you know, whatever.
Yeah. And what's playing on in the theater?
Let's see, you got Star Wars Episode 2000, Return of Ryan Johnson.
It's like Futurama, where they have which president's head was it in a jar?
Richard Nixon.
Yeah, and it's like that, but it's Ryan Johnson, and so he came up and walks in there, does that. He comes back and he's like, "We must ruin Star Wars again." They're like, "Sir, we already ruined it like 1,994 times."
But they won't.
Like,
but I've got to ruin it more.
Again.
I will subvert their expectations, whether it's the last thing I do. Congratulations! It was actually watchable. Whoa, my expectations have been subverted. He actually made a tolerable movie that didn't make me want to vomit. Because I won't lie, those movies made me want to vomit.
Yep.
Terrible, terrible movies.
Is there a church of Is there a church of more bullets, more guns?
You could probably find something similar.
Is there a church of overkill? That's what I'm asking.
Order! I will have order!
No, they've only got a Church of Overwatch.
This inquest has its conclusion.
And yet we can't use that skill in our combat. SMH my head.
You can delay.
Oh. Okay.
And I will eventually put in, if this takes off a bit more, I will put in an Overwatch skill. But it'll be a sniper class exclusive.
Okay. Still disappointed. Less disappointed though. So.
Because the scouts get drone controls and jump jets that they can use to jump around all over the place.
And high levels, like absurd levels of explosives.
Yeah, they can lay mines, stuff like that. And they've got better communication, so they can actually communicate and coordinate team members. They can do like site share, stuff like that. So if you're, say, scouting out and you jump up on top of the hill, you can literally just use your communication to link back so that the others can see what you see.
Oh, okay.
So basically, this with the scout in your party is the reason why you have squad sight.
Okay.
I could probably implement this a lot better if I had Pro Tools on this, but I'm not paying money. What was it, like $12, $13 a month, at least, to bloody just have, you know, circle shot things that you can look around, like you know, that the main characters can look at through.
Yeah, that's gay.
Yeah, because then I have to literally edit every map, put like lines and shit in on each wall and stuff so that you don't see through walls. It's just a whole big pain in the ass, and quite frankly, I've been super sick lately. I just don't have the time.
Yep. Fair enough.
Like, I still haven't made the maps for tomorrow's game.
Is there a Church of Alien Hating?
Yeah, there's Church of Alien Religions.
No.
Any religion that would exist within the Federation, which is any alliance of the Federation, there'll be a church of whatever their faith is.
No.
If they have a faith.
I don't think you get it. I don't think you get what I'm laying down, Lavis. Is there a xenophobic church?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm joining that.
You can go to Islam.
Well, actually, I probably was there already. Hey, not everything's Islam, you know. Buddhism, they're pretty. If you've ever seen how the Buddhists have been going at it, they can get nasty, man.
Oh yeah. But there's certain sects of every religion that are more barbaric than others.
Like the Catholics.
Yeah, if you look at the Catholics, bloody there was a group of Catholics or Christians that bloody got wiped out because they were completely non-violent. So every other one just wiped them out. Can't remember what they were called.
The failures, the disappointments.
No, actually, they were nicknamed the Good Christians because literally they would never hold property or items. They literally walked around barefoot. They had basically the cloak or the clothes on their back, and generally a small piece of bread and a flask of water, and that was all the possessions that they'd have.
Though the matter ended sourly, it's by no fault of yours.
Okay.
With my thanks.
Because you know, at the time, the bigger people, you know, the popes, the cardinals, you know, they'd be wearing like gold jewelry and ornate robes and shit like that. And before they'd even talk to them, they'd have to go down to their level. So they'd suddenly be walking around barefoot and with just a cloth on their back, and that would only bring them to the level like that all the disciples and just the standard practitioners of were. So basically, the main thing was they had to emulate Jesus in every way.
It was stolen from the castle's store. It was a possession of the dukes and a treasure of the realm.
And yeah, the big main ones didn't really like that much.
To be the work of someone within. But first,
so I can't remember much of it. I only read a bit about it a couple of years ago. Okay, Kamiko, I'm going to delete your old sheet soon.
Oh, I just modified my old sheet.
Oldest, even our villain.
Yeah, no, I've given you Kamiko too. You have to use that sheet.
Alright, give me a minute. I'm just gonna take all the stuff from the old one then.
And we'll have to come up with a new design for your mech as well. I'm just going to go for a piss while you figure out that out. Right back.
Alright, just slap that in.
I heard a report of an unfamiliar man seen within the castle's halls. They say he had the look of that sorcerer.
Electrical glue. Alright, so we got all of that. And let me take a look. So, how many heals do we have? We have that many. And we have that many. So, take that. Take this 1, 5. Now, off that, we want, training is 0 to 5. 2 5. And that, we add one called drone training. And that is 5. And from there, we go over to... Yeah, and then that's that. That's that done. Alright. Now we just need to rename weapons.
A sorcerer, eh? No, wait, more?
I'm back.
Okay, I'm just finishing off my weapons.
No problem. Alrighty. We got the tongue-clicking keyboard.
Shut.
Okay, Sid, what would you like to be doing while Kimiko's in the Church of Scientology?
Scientology is xenophobic? I would have expected them to not be.
No. They fight against the forces of Xeno, and Xeno was an alien.
I want a new religion. That's less gay.
What was that?
Is there a religion based around overkill, just as a concept? I want that one.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Just make up a new religion.
Yeah, basically anything that would worship that would probably be an enemy of the Federation.
I'll just be quiet then about my faith.
Probably a good idea. Because, like, oh, we're the Clognogs. We worship a giant god that freaking that gives us praise and happiness whenever we splatter an enemy to death. The gorier, the better. You know.
It's close.
We can be friends. We can splatter people together.
Lavitz,
Wait, the god hasn't been appears this week. Alright, hey, guy next to me. Splat.
Lavitz, I think you're underestimating greatly what kind of overkill we're talking here. Like, when we vaporized that entire field of dogs and everything past that in a 20-mile radius, that would appease him, I think.
Yeah,
If we
maybe the Church of Adam from Fallout.
No.
Sing praise to Atom. Let us bathe in his glorious glow.
Fuck this. I'm just gonna be agnostic and not in there. Just, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go. And yeah, Catholicism. You know what? Fuck it. Catholic. That's what we're doing.
Why not? Like I said, if you want to be pro-human and anti-alien, Scientology probably would be the best.
Yeah, but I don't like Scientology. Also, I'm pretty sure they don't have it in the country I'm from, so.
It's a religion. It could be anywhere and everywhere. But mostly your country doesn't have religion much because it's in a communist country. And basically the state is God in a communist country.
Yep. So, other than that, I have a question. Can I make a attack roll for my sword?
Yeah, sure. You're just testing it, are you?
I haven't added it yet. I'm just asking now so that you don't shoot me down before I
can write up. Well, technically, you should have just change the name of your power weapon and put that on there.
Oh.
So you can use it as a power weapon, but you don't get the 4 attacks because you're not using a proper power suit.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I literally just want to use it to decapitate heads in mid-combat. The trophies of my enemy are very important to me.
Fair enough. I'll be right back. I just need to put some Oh wait, let me just double check. Oh no, still got a bit of charge left. That's better. Okay, Sid, what would you like to be doing?
I'll just do another shift.
Alrighty. Where I'll put my lighter. And why am I getting a poop sound?
I'm just gonna test this roll. Okay, I missed one thing.
What's that?
Good to know. Oh no, I just forgot to rename the light blaster name.
Yeah, you got style rifle. So you're gonna have to do that as well. I don't know why you got underground style rifle. I don't know what that is.
That's just what I renamed the light blaster to.
Ah. Oh no, you don't. You're just renaming it. You're not getting. Remember your mods.
Yeah, I'm not changing how it works. It's all. It does the same amount of damage as standard D8. It's just renamed.
Because your weapons are tied to your suit. I'm just letting it go with the sword due to the fact that you made that out of the chitinous plating.
You insist on a game of
Yeah, that technically wouldn't be part of it. So.
Yeah, that's more of an out of combat weapon, so to speak.
So that works. And that works. Good.
Okay, Sid, let's roll for your shifts. First, let's bring you down to the club.
And all rid them of fools in the Duke's Guard outright. But alas, I've not the time for games.
Okay, I rolled.
15. Alright, you made $50 standard for your thing, and 50. You make an extra 250. So 300 credits to you.
Okay. So base and then an extra 300?
Yeah, just add 300 in total.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Yeah, I really don't know what to do, honestly.
Me either, to be honest. You could explore the space station, but I haven't really set up it all yet. Guess there's always a few clubs that you could go to or something along that lines.
Alright, let's test this out. So. Yeah, that works.
Alright.
Okay, other than that, I've got everything out of my old character sheet that's to my new one, so you can go ahead and delete that if you need to.
Okay, I'll delete that.
I'll just...
Okay, Cheka Kamiko. Deleted. Oh my god. I'm looking up something. I type in dance and you know what I see? There's a picture of a baby duct taped to a wall, a grey blob, and a car.
I have so many questions.
There's also a stegosaurus.
That doesn't change my statement.
Oh, there's a dancing frog, actually. There's one. The rest of it's literally just... I guess there's one of skeletons dancing, I think. But yeah, the rest of it is literally, there's no... oh, there's a cat with a hoodie wearing a suicide vest of dynamite.
Okay.
Actually, I'll put that on the freaking map.
Many within the castle, I've more.
This comes up when I type in dance.
I knew it was his doing. It is a shame
fucking hell, I can't see shit on these screens.
And the ring returned before he could.
That really looks like, you know, it should be there when you type in dance to look for people dancing.
What?
I just put it on the freaking screen. Now I gotta find it again. Just above the strip club. To the left.
Oh.
How
Okay.
was your intervention? In truth,
And
I'd hoped to have the matter settled by now. However,
yeah, and then
as
there's
I have your ear,
this.
Perhaps you, Arisen, would purchase
How the
the
fuck
land in question.
does this correlate with dance?
What say you? I shall, of course, require your payment in.
I'll never fucking know. Roll 20's fucked.
See.
Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely. Any rarity, right there.
The whole planet's doomed, let's be honest here.
Yeah,
Not
but
just Roll20.
maybe it's just world is stupid. There we go. Maybe Dancer will fix it. Oh, there we go. That fixes it. So dance doesn't work, but Dancer works.
Okay, I'm just looking through it now.
Over the Blue Moon Tower, friend, to the northeast. I heard a story.
Ooh, I like this one.
Fellow merchant. Seems that it's
Good.
I'm gonna open that and save it to my desktop. Thank you. Now I just head on down here and edit.
God damn it, Roll20. Stop showing me the same fucking 3 images again and again and again and again.
What's wrong? Oh, I can be. Alright. Now that that's been done,
I'm saving these.
I have saved, and there, Levis. How's that?
Wait a second, I'm currently doing something. Ooh, should work. So, just trying to get this stuff set up a little bit. Alright, what am I looking at?
Just on my character right there.
Okay. Oh no, that looks cool. It's better if you make it actual token, that way I can actually, you know, drag it on a lot better and do all that stuff without having to use up my space on the game.
I'm making that now. I'm just making that now.
Yep, just use that image and replace it with you know, with the token image.
Yep.
But no, that looks pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's just my placeholder for now. So go in.
God, I hate that clicking. I know you can't do anything about that one, but God, absolute dick pain. Okay. Now, if you want, you can listen out for stuff to do in the, you know, while doing your stripping or your waitressing. You might find something. Think of it basically as working at a bar or a tavern in ordinary D&D.
Okay.
Wait. Is this strip club closer to an American strip club or a Canadian?
What's the difference?
I'm not sure. I've only been in the strip club once, so...
The difference being...
Yeah?
The difference being... At the American strip clubs, if you go to the back room, it's just a private dance. Canadian ones, you go to the back room, you can do whatever you want with the stripper, as long as she says it's okay.
Yeah, it can be Canadian strip club, or basically Australian strip club with or Australian brothel.
Okay.
Prostitution is actually legal here in Australia.
Oh,
in certain forms.
Did not know that.
In certain forms. Basically, I've only heard this through rumours, so take it with a grain of salt. But apparently, when you go in there, you can select a chick, go in there, but beforehand you've got to actually go through like a black light test and shit like that. If you're intoxicated and you rock up, they'll kick you out. There's guards and shit like that. But yeah, you have to go through like a cleanliness test basically, where they scan your genitals to make sure that you haven't got any contagious diseases and shit like that. Which actually I reckon is a good idea. You know, that way you know the prostitutes can know that they're in a safe working environment. For example, you wouldn't want people with dirty hands making your food. You wouldn't want someone with a dirty cock pumping your freaking pussy, would you?
Very true.
So yeah, probably closer to a Canadian strip club. But yeah, basically what you can do is you can roll instead of rolling a skill or something along that lines check, you can roll a communicate rather than focusing on trying to get tips and stuff like that with your communications. You can actually use it to like overhear what people are saying. You won't earn as much in your tips, but you'll earn intel.
Fair enough.
I've got the token. It's up.
Yep. I'll set it up.
Stop with the witches.
Yeah, it's on my thing.
Yep, setting it up now.
I'm gonna roll to gather information. 14.
Okay, let me just do this thing with your thing first.
Alright.
Visible to everybody. Visible to everybody. Visible to everybody. And that's got to be HP. Blue was deflection. And the other one is shields. Alrighty, there we go. And let me just save it, and then everything should be set. You select the token. There we go. Okay, so just drag it on. We'll one side. Now drag it on and see if it actually works. It's not showing up the bars. What the fuck? Ah, fuck's sake. Wait a second. Fuck's sake, Kamiko, you didn't fix your bloody thing. Suit integrity, HP, they should be showing up correctly. Why isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, never mind. I'm clicking on Testico. Where'd you drag it on to the... Have you dragged it on?
I haven't dragged the suit on. I've dragged my character on.
Your character and the suit are the same thing. Where have you dragged it on?
Alright, give me a sec. I haven't dragged the suit on. I've just got the character.
Drag your suit on.
Okay.
The Arisen is a
We're checking to see if it worked.
leisure.
Okay, there we go.
Earn your meals catching stray wizards for fear of actually.
Okay, yep. Everything looks like it's working.
Alas, I'm not one for company. Let's be
Alrighty.
done with this.
So,
I'm not able to drag my character places now. It just moves back to the place it used to be.
One king's ring is a talisman of
This is... Like, when I can move around my suit fine, but when I move my character, it moves back to where it used to be.
which character? Oh yeah, because that's a different thing that was...
The one that's not in the suit.
Yeah, that one's not linked anymore. Let me see if I can fix this. Oh, yep. No, it's not going to allow you to drag it anymore. There we go. Okay. Let me fix this for you. Add subfolder. Players. Let me fix this. So, what kind of information were you looking for?
I think it was stuff to do.
Well, you're gonna have to be more specific than that.
Not my job. Stuff to do involving aliens. You know, the ones we were murdering. That's what
Well, you can't do the things until Ruby gets back, and that will involve scout missions.
Okay, then what else is there? Ooh, weapon systems. Anything involving weapon systems.
Like what?
Explosives. Or very big cannons.
Wait a second. Okay, you can make a new token with blank sheet. It should be in players non-mech tokens. Yep. There's a stuffed up back corner section of the lower section of the space station. You might be able to find some abandoned goods there that may contain explosives.
I am very much into that.
Okay. Let me just make this on the fly. And Sid, what would you like to be searching for with information?
Information? I don't know. Sorry, I honestly can't say. I really don't know.
Great role playing.
I'm sorry, love. It's my brain's kind of fried.
That's all.
Let's see. What kind of information? Actually, I was wondering if there's any like underground, like arenas or like gambling or something like that.
Yes, there is.
Okay, and where would I find this?
Let's see. There's some in the black market section, and then there's card games and stuff like that in the more stingy strip club.
I'll take a look at the card games.
Alrighty.
I'll not be
Okay, you head down to a lower section of the hive. If you go roughly center of the map and scroll up a little bit,
You'll find all you need.
you'll see a small square which indicates the entrance to this area.
This?
Where the explosives is.
Right here.
Is that where the explosives are?
No.
Darn.
If you zoom out on the map, you'll see it. And I'll just ping it a couple more times.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's where.
No, it's sending me back again.
Like I said, I've given you a sheet. You're going to have to upload a new image for that. And then we can basically link it.
Alright. Let me just... I'll upload another image. Do you want the same one, or...?
You can change it if you like.
Alright. Give me a minute.
Okay, so I said I'm still working on this map a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay.
But you walk in and everything's shaded a dull blue.
That's fun.
Yep.
Not a harvest at all.
Yep. And I'll just reveal the area. There we go. It is filled with exotic dancers and people on card tables.
Oh, there we go.
So I'm still mixed of making stuff.
Just send it to you.
No, just put it straight on as the main thing.
Alright, where do I stick that on then? I'm a little retarded.
I've given you the sheet. All you need to do is put in your stats and put on your token, and we'll drag that on. Oops. Fucking stop going so big when I upload shit. Okay.
So, I'm sure you'll find all.
And
Why not?
so I just upload, putting in the patrons and whatnot.
Yes, let's see. Okay. So, it take the thing. I take it. And then I make this. We go to here. Go here. Then here. And from there. It's not a bitch. Okay. This is going to take a while.
I'll have the goods ready.
I'll just make a new token for that while we're
Call again
at
then,
it.
will you? I'm sure you'll find what you need anytime.
Alrighty. Okay. Who would you like to be looking for, and what would you like to be doing in this bar?
Me?
Yes,
I
Sid.
swear to God, if it start a fight,
What? No, I'd never do that. What are you talking about?
you've tried to do it like twice, I'm pretty sure at least.
What will it be today?
Who's she?
That is a waitress.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
Don't you dare start a fight with a waitress.
ooh. I'm gonna go to this table.
Alrighty. They're currently playing a card game similar to Berserk, which is
I have no idea.
that is a card game that's used in Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic.
Okay.
Alright.
Still don't know what that is, but okay.
Basically, what you have to do is you have to get to 21, and you have plus and minus cards.
Oh, okay.
And basically, there's a computer that deals out a card number, and then you have to adjust, and that gets given to the associated players, and then they can plus it and minus it using their own 5 cards that they get drawn.
Alright, there we go.
Okay, so it's a more complicated blackjack.
Yeah.
Alright, I got the token.
And actually, it's simpler than blackjack, actually.
I guess.
Alright. There we go. And now I bring
Think of it kind of
you
like
on.
a cross between blackjack and Go Fish.
What the fuck? Okay. Okay. So I've got the token, but I don't got the...
What? I've given you a sheet. It's in the folder above the Dragoon, labelled Players Non-Mech Tokens. Just add the image to that one, and we'll drag that one on. You don't have to change your main token from your mech.
I don't see that.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I've made it so that you can see it.
I've got to
fucking
read
did
this,
say.
please.
There you
Ship
go.
tech, player sheet. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. Come on.
You should just say that you can't see it rather than mumbling on 20 minutes. Sorry, my fuse is a bit shorter today. Last night I was vomiting and fucking shitting all freaking night, so I'm in a bit of a mood.
I'm just surprised you're still up.
Well, I couldn't go to sleep. When you can't put confidence in a fart, you really do not want to go to sleep.
That's fair. No, I did send you something that might lighten your mood a little bit.
Alrighty. Oh, the cat picture.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, cats don't... Even an adorable cat like that doesn't really do much, because I'm not
There we
a
go.
cat person. I'm a dog and bird person.
Okay.
Alright, there we go. We did it.
Beauty. Now change your other mech one back.
Alright. Fucking saving Christmas over here.
Actually, no, wait a second. You don't really have to, because it will automatically bring out the
Come again soon.
the one that's been saved, which is the mech.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, son of a bitch. Fucking great.
Okay,
Alright, well,
Sid,
whatever.
you've
I'll
approached
just-
the table of the 2 ladies playing Berserk.
Uh-huh.
One is, well, for lack of a better term, a fiery redhead. She has horns, and her hair on her head is emitting quite a bit of heat. Like, quite a bit. You realise that if you touched her hair, you'd probably get burnt if you held your hand on there for more than a few seconds. The other is a busty blonde. She has a bow in her hair.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask if I can join the game.
Let's see. Yeah, they wave you in. They said, you can play the winner.
Alright, cool. Well, I'll sit and watch and study. Totally not counting cards at all.
It's impossible to count cards. Because you have about
cards,
10...
are you not?
Yeah, but basically you've got numbered cards, and basically you have 10 cards, and 5 are shuffled out to you at the beginning of the game. Right? So you pick your own plus minus cards, and whatever number they are, and they get shuffled out to you five random of those ones, and then there's a hologram in the center of it, and that distributes a random number.
Oh,
That gets
I
assigned to
see.
you.
Okay.
So then
So
you,
you don't have
then you
the
plus and
52
minus
cards
the
yet.
number that gets given to you.
What will it be today?
So it's complete chance that you might actually get a card or a hand that will actually win you.
Exactly right. So it's more that you can plus and minus it, and then once you get to a certain number, you can say, "All right, I'm staying at that."
Okay.
Now I'll see if I can find thing of it. Let's see, I'm sorry, I'm just looking for, see if there's a little short version of it.
No worries.
The Old Republic's Mazak. We don't know if this will be reading about it. 21 slots of the playing field, and you'll see the playing field.
Let's find out anything for my 14.
Third way to win is to cause your opponent to bust. To go.
What will it be today?
Nah, I can't find a decent thing for other than a 10-minute tutorial. Yeah, I'm not going to subject you to that.
Okay.
But either way, what the thing is that you can't count cards. And basically you can sabotage, like use an occasional sabotage card which will lower or raise your opponent, but for the most part it's just plus and minus cards.
Sounds good.
Now let's see, lady on the left, 19, lady on the right, 2. So the fiery redhead wins. And this chick walks off and goes to the bar. And she shifts around the table and says, "Alright, let's go."
Alright. Alright.
Oh, great. So, the zoom function of this is really terrible. Now, I'll let you use,
I'm sure you'll find out.
actually, no, there will be no pluses and minuses on that unless you're trying to bluff, which that will be a communications roll.
Okay.
And so, I just realised that my air conditioner was on heat.
Oof.
On 30.
Yeah, isn't it like summertime for you guys right now?
It is, but last night I was, I basically had cold sweat, so I kind of wanted to be warm.
Fair enough.
Yeah, if this game was like we're playing it 12 hours earlier, I wouldn't have been able to make it. Oops. Undo. Copy. Paste. Paste, you fuck.
I'll not beat round the bush. I'll have the good. I'm sure you'll find
There we go. Okay.
Anytime.
Give us a roll. How much do you want to bet, by the way?
I'll go in 100.
100 credits? Alrighty. Give us a roll.
Plus anything or no?
No pluses.
Oof. So close.
So close. You come out on 20, but she gets a 21.
Oh well, I tried.
Understood.
Yep, so minus 100 credits.
Yeah.
She's like, very good. Want another round?
Oh, sure.
Alrighty. She rolls. Okay. You get 200 back. Because I was assuming that you bet at 100 again since you didn't change it.
Yep.
Yep, you get 200 back.
Nice. Huh?
Sadly, crits don't matter in this.
I know.
She taps out at 18, you get a 21.
Oh, I'm gonna say good game either way.
She smiles, says good game. And
you wanna go to the bar for a drink?
Yeah, she's happy to go to the bar with you. And she walks over to the bar.
Cool. Where's the bar again?
Right here. Sid walks up. I don't want to get between you, or do I? Giggity giggity.
Huh?
You're like, I don't want to get between you two, or do I?
Oh well, she in character straight up hates men, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Wait, what?
I'm sure you'll find out. Oh, why not?
That's okay. Your character's a woman.
I'll craft you a forgery fit to fool the maker's own.
Hold
yeah,
on.
which Kamiko is lucky for that.
Our captain is a man.
I know. I don't like my captain too much, but I also am decent when it comes to authority, so.
I like him significantly more than I like you.
So we got a racist and a sexist on board. I wonder what Ruby's going to turn out
Space
to be.
racist. Thank you very much. Jesus Christ. Get it right,
A
lad.
speciesist, I should say.
Spacist.
A speciesist. You hate different species.
No. I hate space.
If you're a
Came from
spacist,
space.
how come you're in
Sure.
space then?
Look, I can be racist against the blacks and still be nearby a black without murdering him, okay? Doesn't mean I'm happy about it, just means it's true. That I don't need to go ham.
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh.
I'm just saying, lad.
Alright, fair enough.
Wait, hold on. Consider if you hate men, why are you in a strip club?
Because I like to extort them.
Not to mention, you get to look at women. That's
Okay.
why. That's why freaking what you call it so good.
Okay, so Sidran, the real question is, who are you extorting though? Are you extorting the alien men?
If it has male genitalia, yeah.
Great. I don't care.
Fair enough. Lucky most of the crew's women.
Lucky most of the crew's aliens. And then I'm not a retard.
Fair enough.
What will it be today?
Just pulling that.
Okay.
Anyway.
Where's that other one?
Jesus.
You right there, Sid?
I'm alive.
No.
I think.
So, I got a 14 way back when I rolled for information gathering. Did I get any?
Yeah, you. Like I said, I gave you a location, but you weren't listening.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure everything out. No.
Alrighty. So, just in the middle of putting a few more things on the page.
So that's up here, yeah.
Wait, where? Sorry,
The little green arrow up near the one section.
No, that's an elevator.
Okay, that's not it.
Bottom center.
Bottom center. Okay, that's where it is.
Reclaimed. I haven't the words to express my esteems.
God, they gotta fix the zoom on this. On
Where
Roll20.
is this?
You zoom out and suddenly everything disappears.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Yep, this is a lower level and it's a strip club / gambling parlor.
Okay, so
Okay, so what are you gonna do? You're both sitting at the bar, Sid?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try and get to know these two.
Alrighty. Okay, well, okay. Roll us a D20 plus communications.
19.
Very good. Yeah, they'll gladly talk to you, and you can basically get two pieces of information out of the both of them, and three out of the blonde.
Huh?
3 out of the blonde, 2 out of the redhead.
Okay. Well, I want to know where the redhead lives.
She says on the station.
well done.
She says that she's not going to give you her address, seeing how you've both just met.
That's fair.
Who's the sketchiest looking people here?
Well, where did you grow up?
She says that she grew up on a ship for the most part. Her species comes from a very volcanic planet. Very sulfur rich, so basically it caused mutations over time, to the point that their race actually has absorbs heat quite a lot, and that keeps them alive.
Huh.
So, but her family eventually moved to live on a space station, so that they didn't have to be sick anymore, basically. Like the high sulfur, high heat environment is good, but it does cause problems over long periods of time.
Yeah. Well, I guess those two are mine for the redhead.
Not to mention, their biology slows down when they're in a colder environment. So on a space station, they can live 300-400 years, no problem. On the ordinary planet, they'll live about 60 because their metabolism speeds up.
Huh. That's pretty rough. Oof.
But if they live in a colder environment, their body goes into basically a partial hibernation. Hence why they can live so much longer.
Fair enough.
She explains that she's almost 60.
You don't look it.
She's like, well, by my people's metric, I'd be classed as probably 22. But obviously her development was slowed a lot.
Yeah, I still say you look cute.
She says, thank you very much. Now you got the busty blonde right next to you. You can get 3 questions out of her, and then you'll have to roll another communications for both of them. And you'll have to, and you'll get a -1 since you're trying to talk to 2 people at once. Actually, a -2 actually.
Oof. Really?
Well, try holding a conversation with 2 people that you're trying to chat up. Takes a bit of skill.
Yeah, that's true.
So, what would you like to ask her?
Well, I'd turn to her and kind of lead off the same question and ask her where she comes from.
She says she was born on this space station back when it was in port, in the on the main network. You know, before it shot itself into deep space.
Huh. So your parents lived on this station the entire time?
Yes. She's space space station born and bred, and so were her parents.
Come in good faith to aid us. Can I ask that you at least my thanks?
After all, this station holds close to a couple million people.
Fair enough. Wow, that's a big station.
It is.
So, do you do this often? Come to the bar and just kind of chill out, play games?
She's like, yeah, it's how I make my living. I'm a professional Pizzark player.
Oh, cool, actually.
Yep.
Huh. Gotta pay decently.
Sometimes, but I did just lose $1,000.
Oof. I'm sorry, what?
That's alright. I've had good nights. This was just a bad one.
Yeah, shit happens, right?
Yep. And you've got one more question.
I thought I did all 3.
No, you asked where she come from and basically what she does. Like, does she come here often? So you got one more question.
Oh. Do you have any friends on this station?
It's like, of course I've got friends on this station.
I mean, yeah, you grew up here, but I don't know.
Wait a second. So I'm just putting in names and stuff. Oh no.
And I didn't ask their names. I am a prick. Oof.
Alright. And I'll show you names. I'll just give them names right now. So you don't have to waste a question on it.
Oh, okay.
Fire head. I really got to get a new keyboard. This thing, sometimes when I click down a key, it just doesn't register it. Only problem is now there's nothing but wireless ones around. Okay, the redhead is called Phosphora. Phosphora. G'day, Ruby. And the blonde is called Myra.
Moira?
Myra.
Moira from Overwatch?
No, I think that's Mira, isn't it?
No, it's M-O-R-I-A. It's Moira.
This one is M-I-R-A.
Moira. I don't even know what you're talking about, but okay.
Bottom center. Bar.
Yeah, I'm not underneath, bud. I'm just getting in.
Yep. Very good. Okay, so while you're doing that, Kamiko, you wanted to come into the bar?
Yes. I'm looking for the most sketchy looking people possible.
Okay, to the right, there's a blue guy.
Okay.
Below him, seems to be playing Berserk against basically a slime human.
Dude, slime humans are hot.
Oh yeah.
Slime girls are hot.
Well, this one's got abs for days.
Wait, is
Are either of them missing any body parts?
Well, this guy doesn't look like he's got any legs.
Oh, is that just?
Well, he's a slime. He's a puddle, and he's taking on human form.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I don't care. How about this table here?
Okay. On there seems to be two robots playing. One appears to be basically a human shape of a robot, and he's playing pretty much a bird robot.
What?
All right.
Its wings are basically multiple blades, and they appear to be playing a game as well.
Oh, you'll have it.
Yes.
These guys look sketchy as fuck. I'm going to them.
Considering, can I say that while this has all been going on, I've been doing one shift at the strip club.
Yep, I'll allow that. I've also added a new mechanic that you can actually listen for information to basically get, like, think of it kind of like a bar or a tavern in D&D, so you can listen for things around.
Yeah. So I'd like to do that. So I guess what should I roll first for? See if I guess a perception or what?
It'll be a D20 plus communications.
This is for the how much I make, or for the
well, you're basically putting on hold instead of actually. I'm getting an echo, by the way.
Oh, might be me.
Yep. So instead of actually busking for tips and trying to get tips, you're actually eavesdropping. So you'll be taking a hit in tips, but you'll be getting information instead.
Okay. All right. So then, let me see my communications here.
Yep, D20 communications, and you won't get any bonus for the thick package.
Damn. So 2. So 20 plus 2. I get 9.
You get your normal shift wage, which is 50 credits.
Oh wow. Okay.
And what kind of information were you looking for?
I guess that any that might be important in regards to us being here.
Well, that's not how it works. You've got to actually be listening out for keywords and things.
Suggestions from the crowd. Hello.
Sid,
my fellow
Kamiko?
teammates.
What?
What any specific information I should be looking out for?
I don't know.
Fuck.
I'm just going, I'm just looking for absurd amounts of
Oh,
weapons.
Sid, are you still here?
Yep, Kamiko, you've got a section. I'll bring you to that after you've done the stuff at the bar.
No, considering the fact that I don't even know what I'm looking for, would it be... Could I turn this roll into a rolling for a normal shift or not? Do you think it's...
No, I'll give you some scattered information. All right?
Yeah, that sounds good, because
you only rolled
I
a
didn't
7.
realize. Yeah.
Well, you actually technically got a 9. There's a abandoned section of the space station that you've heard that there's some creepy shit going on.
Ah.
And you also heard that someone got some kind of parasite from black market dealing, and
No cause for worry,
they basically
friend.
went on a
Beast is well and
rampage.
dead.
Oh man.
That sounds suspiciously like a certain thing we should be. I want to murder immensely.
To stumble on such.
Do I hear any specifics about this secret area?
All you know is it's in the lower section of the space station.
Where the black market shit is?
No, that's still roughly in the middle section of the space station.
Oh, so it's even
I don't
lower?
know if we've not heard of this rampage.
Because it was in the... it happened after you guys were there, and you were kind of embroiled in a bit of a battle, for one, and two, there was... It's in the lower section. We're talking, like, you don't hear about every person who goes on a killing rampage when you live in a city of 2,000 people.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, you can't find out, oh, Jim Bob got a hemorrhoid last week. That's just not information that just pops up everywhere.
Oh my god.
You know, Cyborg goes psycho. It's just like, oh, that's just another thing. And you guys haven't really been listening to the news or anything like that. Not that there's really much news that comes out from the lower sections. Like, think a hive from 40k. You know, granted they normally have billions, but you know, the lower sections are basically, people don't talk about them, and a lot of people actually just pretty much ignore that they exist.
Okay, that might be something interesting to look into.
Yeah, because these are like sections of the space station that, one, people don't ignore their existence and will never go down to it. You know, they're bad places. They're basically like no-go zones in Sweden or Germany.
What? They have no-go zones in Sweden?
They have no-go zones in Australia.
No, that I understand, because that's a lawless dystopia.
Well, they didn't have the no-go zones before the stabbing gangs showed up.
What the fuck? That's not a real thing, is it?
Well, it's a real thing, alright. I think,
The hell's
not Perth, I think it's Canberra and Sydney have quite a few gangs that, lots of gang warfare that goes on with stabbings.
Jesus. So yeah, because I guess there's no guns, so it's just a lot of stabbing.
We got guns.
Well,
But
I guess not as many then.
There's a lot of regulations and laws about them and whatnot. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
these stabbings are freaking shocking. A lot of Sudanese gangs and stuff like that that have shown up and actually just, they went from basically street brawls to literally like gangs of 20 just running into shops, destroying them, taking shitloads of stuff, and then the next day the gang stabbings, like a rival gang will rob the same spot, and then bloody the two gangs will be fighting over the turf on which areas they can rob. It's pretty fucking crazy.
Wow.
But the media just keeps on silencing it. When it happens, it's like some young individuals, when it's literally like a mob of like 20, 30 freaking people just mobbing the place.
But they don't want to put that on TV.
Yeah, they don't want to say a mob of Sudanese migrant children have been robbing and stabbing people.
Jesus Christ.
But they
Yeah,
mostly
I feel
stab
like-
themselves, like stab each other's.
Okay then, that's wild.
Wait a second. A bunch of images. How about that? Yeah, it's weird. Alright, either way. Did you want to come to this strip club / gambling parlor?
Which one?
Center map down at the bottom. If need be, just zoom out and then you'll see it.
Okay. Center map. Oh, darn it. Well, yeah, I haven't seen this area before.
Yep, new area.
Oh, okay. How was this discovered?
Sid.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Well, and that's where she is. Who are the people next to them? Oh.
As you can see, I just have to turn you down a bit. There we go.
She was a little loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, who's next to Sid?
There's a fiery redhead and a busty blonde.
Ooh, okay. And what kind of a place is this?
It's a strip club / gambling parlor.
What?
Also
Dude, I don't work at this one.
Man.
The heck, dude? Oh my gosh, you okay? Holy shit, Sid, are you okay?
That was really loud.
That didn't sound like you're okay.
Sorry.
There we go, that should fix it. Had you at 200% for a second there and then...
Oh.
Yeah, that hurt.
Sorry, Lavitz.
That's alright, not your fault. Well, it kinda is, but I'm not gonna be a pain.
Oh yeah, also we found out that Sidron hates men.
Nice.
Didn't care.
So, let's see, we got a speciest, which is Kamiko, a sexist, which is
No, I'm
Sid.
a space racist. We've been over this.
She's not sexist, she's just a lesbian.
Me in ill company. I'm a man of
If she hates a certain gender,
fantasies of
that is
death and
sexism.
redemption concern me
Nah.
not one whit.
That's just her having an opinion next to you.
I'm not a racist. I just don't like black people.
Stoke up the map.
Okay then, alright then, Kamiko.
To best a sex
I was doing
That's the same thing. I'm not but
I
that's
know.
what she's saying. I'm not a sexist. I just hate men. Anything with male genitalia.
the assembly.
Her words
Yeah, I mean, that's just
exactly.
common sense, because men are
Neighbors still
disgusting.
want the giant
But yeah.
at their borders, am I right?
Looks down at Magnum Dog. Looks back up.
The word neighbor sours on your forky tongue.
Yeah, sorry, Kamiko, you're disgusting.
Okay,
so-
What would you like to be doing in this location, Ruby?
Unstinting, you said.
Heck man, this place looks pretty poppin'. It'd be cool to work here.
Why has your Lord Father not sent
Yeah, it's a bit more like Sid said, more of a Canadian strip club as opposed to an American strip club.
Why am I
It means
with a bleating
under the
shield
table
mocked even
things.
by her own men?
You will
Oh.
retract those words, sir.
What would you advise me if you as a DM advise me to have my character work here?
Else I shall wash
Yeah,
my
you'll have to sign certain release forms and stuff like that.
Damn, you know, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with
Play a
that.
second?
Fuck it, I guess after my shift I want to travel down there and be like, hey, what's
out
up?
of this.
This place is pretty awesome. The last place I worked at was... I imagine, considering the layout, that the last place is kind of small.
Yeah, the last place was reasonably small, and it just had like casual clientele that came from the upper level. This one's a bit more. It looks pretty, but it's a lot more seedy underbelly kind of style.
Sounds rad.
No man, Julian.
Sounds like you can make more money.
Oh yeah, you can make more money, but it is more dangerous.
And their idle talk.
I'm okay with that.
And redemption. They were convenient to my
I eat danger for breakfast. Tastes like
The
chicken.
day of Edmund
Okay.
Dragonsbane is past.
So, I'm with the robots.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Served by
Kamiko, the PP head, is doing.
Yep. The maid asks if you would like a drink,
Sorry, bud.
or the
Oh,
bartender.
thank you.
Okay, she just delivers the drinks to the robots and leaves it at that.
Will you stand idly by while a people
I'm just going to
lose their
quietly
land?
observe.
Their very lives
Okay,
are plague
they
of
appear to be
beasts.
playing Pazark very fast.
No night villain.
You find it very difficult to follow the cards, but roll us a d20 plus optics.
Will come again.
Or targeting, I
I
should
actually
say.
get a +1. I actually get a +1 to that, don't I?
No, because that was on your old suit, wasn't it? Or, no, you
No,
got your
no,
robot
that was-
eyes. That's right.
Having held
Robot
Yeah,
eyes.
because of my eyes.
Yep.
I didn't lose my eyes.
No, you didn't. You get +1 to your
and not would say
target.
Okay, so that's a 5.
Yep. No, you can't read a single thing. These ones they're flipping cards super fast.
Has he sent
The computer on the table that's doing the numbers
so she can do that?
is having trouble keeping up with them.
It's an empty show.
Wait, question. So, does that mean that my 2-hit chance is increased by +1?
Yes.
For all my weapons? Alright, I'm just gonna...
No, only targeting, not your sword.
Okay, that's fine.
Your head.
I'll just...
Only with guns and observation rolls.
The men of the fort
Alright.
may have use of you yet.
I've fixed that.
Even a she-goat's skin can warm
Beauty?
desperate manor knights.
What? He's no slander.
Alrighty, so you're observing. Sid, what would you like to be doing?
See if I can talk some more with them. Oof, ow.
Yeah, they're a little bit more hesitant to talk. Let's see, left and right. Yeah, nah, they're gonna start interrogating you for questions now.
That's fine. They can ask me whatever they want.
Like, what brings you to this bar?
Pussy.
I tell you this spirit of mercy.
Well,
I'm a clam enthusiast.
The actual honest answer is I came here to gamble.
Oh.
Fair enough. And what is your profession?
Do you think me cruel? It is a sorry truth that righteousness
Mercenary?
is a rare luxury. You are
Fair enough.
to slay the
Okay.
wicked, and that alone.
I'm just gonna let you guys talk amongst yourselves for a second. I just need to replace the batteries. Be right back.
The others might call me a monster, but I am no dragon. Sir.
So what I miss while I was gone? Oh, are you okay?
Huh?
Are you okay?
I'm alive, barely, but I'm alive.
Oh, you're so sick, right? Oh, I'm so sorry.
I knew.
And I get to work tomorrow.
Make a choice to
Oh, you
save
poor
Zane.
thing. You need to go to bed early so you get lots of rest.
Yeah, I might ask to kind of stop this in a little bit here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's understandable. Y'all have been playing.
I knew.
How long was that gone, by the way? I didn't even keep track.
About an hour and a half.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just don't. I was honestly expecting, like, before I even played to eat. Like, I see. We usually eat at, like 8. But yeah, now my parents just came.
I added... I set it up so that my sword can now be used in combat. I can get trophies on the... It's an executioner's blade for trophies, specifically of decapitation. So if I were to just... Let me just roll it.
I will return to
Yeah.
not to lick my
wounds,
Yeah.
but to petition my Lord
That's
Father
it.
that
That's
grants
what
his
it is.
people receive true aid.
It's actually super good. It's like a
I will not send you to
D20.
meet the dragon with that
Nice.
praying upon
D12.
For damage?
No, it's a D12. Sorry.
I shall return
For damage?
to aid
Yeah.
you however I
That's
may.
pretty good.
I am a fool.
Of course, it's melee only, and I don't get a ridiculous... I get the same amount of attacks as normal with it. But it does mean that I can cut people's heads off on the fly. Very useful.
That is true. I'm guessing it'll give like a boost, an advantage. Like you don't have to worry about like, yeah, you fucking
Well,
weirdo.
Excuse me. Trophy
Yeah,
collecting is not
You're not a trophy
weird.
collector. You're a headhunter.
Excuse me.
very
I took that man's arm too. His gun arm thing.
Yeah, but you also went for their head. That's not your main. That was your main prize. That was your main trophy. Your war trophy.
Yeah, I got both.
You're a head collector.
Not necessarily. If one of them
More,
has...
nothing
Look,
less.
alright.
A damn dirty
When I come
head
across an
collector.
enemy that has something interesting other than just the head, I'll take that too.
So you're a
But the head-
headhunter and a scavenger.
No. I'm just saying, no one wants the right big toe of an enemy you killed. The skull is way more impressive, just from a visual standpoint.
But you take toe as well.
Yes.
So
Oh,
yeah, you're
that would depend. If it was
you're a
if it was a
headhunter
very
and a corpse defiler.
no. If the toe was something like a velociraptor claw or something ridiculous, where it's like really big, I'd take that. But if it's just like a regular toe, I'm not taking it.
So yeah, corpse defiler as well.
Only on enemies. Yes.
Yeah,
Just make sure you don't become one. Simple.
Well, I mean, that's bold of you to assume that I'd be the one dying. Pretty bold for you to assume there, bud. An assessment.
Could be worse.
Assumption. Could get yourself killed.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
So, what have you guys decided you'd like to do?
Oh my goodness.
I'm just waiting for these two to finish the game. I'm interested in chatting with them. They look great.
Yep. Okay.
I'd want to make once you're done with that, I'd want to make my way to this cool new club.
Yep. What we'll do is, while you're watching Ruby, you can come into the club.
Okay. I just drag my token over there?
Yep, just drag your token over there, wherever you'd like to go.
Nice.
If you want to run down of the area, just let me know.
I guess I do, like, as I walk in, maybe a perception to see, just get a general feel of the place.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, you get a reasonable selection. You see two guards to the, like a guard to either side of you as you walk in. Over here there appears to be a half robot playing cards against a slime. There's a row of strippers along each side of the wall. Sid appears to be chatting up some girls at the bar. Kimiko appears to be watching a Pazak game between two robots. I'll just move this.
Have they slowed down at all?
No, they're still going full pelt. They only appear to be making low bets, but they're going really quick. Like it's like, I bet 5, I bet 6, I bet 4, and they just keep going back and forth like that.
I'd like to take a step forward and ask this guard, who could I talk to about employment?
He's like, I'll call out one of our employment officers, and he taps on his wrist for a second, and he's like, just go wait over on this table here.
Come again soon.
If you can see that thing.
Where'd you ping?
Right here.
Okay.
Yep, and he says that representative will join you shortly.
I'll be a thank you, sweetheart, and give a little wink and hip sway as I walk away. Be a little charismatic.
Okay, roll us a d20 plus
Oh, okay, I'm gonna stay right there as if I'm just
a d20 plus communications, plus your thick package, which is a +1, I believe.
So I guess you could say for charisma, it's just gonna be a +3.
I think so, because you got. Wait, the thick
package. Because I have 2 communications.
Yeah, 2 communications +1 from the thick package, so that is a +3.
I love how we're calling it now that modifier, the thick package. Jesus Christ. So +3 to this. 10.
10. Okay. It gives you a wink back.
Ooh, okay. I guess I just make my way over.
Basically, he's intrigued, but you know that
he's on the job. He can't be getting too saucy. He's on the job.
Exactly right. Now let me just make this guy's token while you're there. Okay, we'll go to you, Sid. Whatever.
I think I'm on the right one, right?
Yeah, you're standing on the table, but yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, I know. I know what you mean.
Why am I too big?
I'm undecided. Do you guys want more of a comedy token or more of a serious token?
That's honestly your call, man. If you want to give it a more jokey vibe.
I shall see.
Yeah, comedy.
Okay, comedy it is. Let me just make this token, and I shall drag him on.
I received a report that one of the Duke's men has returned from afar, gravely wounded.
Okay.
To speak with you in all haste, Arisen. It is odd his message.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun.
An oversight.
Oh gosh, it's just like it's just Christopher Walken. Hey there, you wanna show your titties?
This is even funnier.
Oh god, Robin Williams?
Nope.
Well, there's nothing funnier than Robin Williams, so. Yeah.
Oh, nothing is funnier than Robin Williams, but it's not Robin Williams.
Ah, rep.
Okay, I'm just going to move him to a different map and do this because I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Not spoil it, yeah. Okay. It's just like Jabba the Hutt.
No, but I reckon this is going to be fun.
Okay.
Well met, sir.
In fact, I've actually used a few tokens from other shows that you guys haven't realised yet as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the other tokens. I don't really recognize any of these guys.
I think I've seen this one before, but I can't remember.
Yeah, that looked kind of similar, but I don't know if it was the same. It was probably just a similar looking robot. Also, is this
I could have sworn I've seen that before. I can't remember where.
Also, this center thing, I'm gonna assume it's kind of like a weird, like, icicle floating in water with a bunch of girls dancing on it.
Yeah, it's basically a mock piece of ice. There's fountains around it, and there's like a pool of water, and they kind of squirt upwards.
Yeah. Ooh.
Think the Omega Strip Club from Mass Effect.
Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very good reference. I haven't played that game, but very good reference.
I think there's a strip club in all of the Mass Effects, I think.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Basically, just think it's a multi-level stage. But you can see, even when they're on a different level, you can see through the glass.
Ooh, nice.
Through the ice, so to speak. And it adds different, like, lighting effects on them when you look through the glass itself.
Yeah, very nice.
Occasionally it makes the clothes invisible for a half a second and then stops. It's kind of like to really keep people looking. You know, any second now, you know, the clothes will go invisible when I look through the glass. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. So basically just for people to kind of watch and beat their meats.
Pretty much.
Are these two robots gonna have a discussion with me at any point?
They are actually having a discussion, but they're having it in robot talk. But they will break in a second, so you can have a chat with them.
I see you're older.
But who wants to go for the thing first?
Go for the what?
Like, who wants to go first in what happens in the bar?
I think Cedric should continue.
All right, Sid, you're up.
Alright, how discouraged is outside drink?
Very.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. What do I have on me anyway?
Why not?
Let's see.
Like, you can carry it in there, but you can't drink it.
Yeah, if you have it on you, you have it on you. But if you bust outside drinking, people are probably going to be...
I'm gonna ask the bartender if he's got any Ragnar on him.
Yep, she says that she's got some Ragnar on her.
Call again then, will you?
It will be 50 credits each.
Anytime.
It's a strip club, they charge you a lot more than what it should be.
Oh, yeah.
I tell them both I'm buying.
Very well. The blonde refuses the Ragnar. She's like, no, I like my innards where they are.
That's funny.
And she's like, I'll have a martini, shaken, not stirred.
Ooh, classy. Yeah, sexy minx, aren't ya? What was that line from? I can't remember.
So
Sexy minx
actually accepts it though?
Fisfra, she accepts it. Basically, humans can't normally handle it. It takes stronger races to be able to handle it.
So like mine and like Fisfra.
Yeah, ones that can handle harsher environments.
Yeah.
Like I said, she grew, like, her race is from a fiery phosphorus planet.
Nice.
Alrighty. So, yep, let's see how they Go with the drink. Okay, yep. Okay, the blonde's fairly happy. The Fistra, she's just kind of, oh well, fine. Yeah, I'll drink it. It's free. Now let's go on to who wants to go next. Kamiko or Gala, or Ruby, I should say.
Yeah. Kamiko? Okay, I'll go next then, yeah.
Alrighty.
So,
after about 15 minutes of waiting,
wow.
I'm sure you'll find out. Here we
a very handsome man comes out. He says, "Oh, you're already on the table. Very good."
No, I'm not on the table. You know very well I'm not.
Well then, bang, there you go. Go on the edge of the table then.
Fine. That was supposed to be me sitting. Okay, fine. No, I'm sitting.
Is that Trump?
It is Trump.
Oh my fucking god. Why? Why? Kamiko, why?
Kill him, please.
This isn't the real Trump.
No, this guy's called Trumpy Balboa.
Oh my god.
He's like, so you're here to work at my strip club. This is the best strip club. It's huge in this place.
Yeah, I can see that. It's very, very nice.
You are aware of applying to this job that you will get your pussy grabbed.
Tremendous.
Really? Well...
Tremendous.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh,
well, I would expect that if the clientele would have a lot more fun with me, I get better compensated.
Of course, you will set your own rates, and according to what your customers want, you'll merely only have to pay an amount to the house, basically.
And from your experience in this line of work, what kind of rates do you think a woman like me could set? I say, kind of, you know, showing off my thickness.
He's like, well, initially you have to, in a sense, work your way up, get your name out, and then slowly build up your repertoire as you get your regulars.
Okay.
But he says you could probably charge a flat rate, like a beginning rate of probably close to 150 to 200 credits.
Oh, that's not too bad at all. I sense that you're a man of deals.
Of course, it's an art.
I wrote the book on it.
Do you do you make the best deals?
I tend to, yes. I make the best deals.
Nobody makes better deals than me.
They're tremendous. They're huge.
They are huge. They're huge. You don't even say the H. Huge.
I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of Trump speeches. I can't really mimic him very well.
The people, they are coming into here. They are criminals. They are not the best from that nation. This is just unfathomable.
But that's closer to Bernie Sanders than Trump.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That is probably closer to Bernie Sanders. Venezuela is the best socialist country ever. Venezuela got socialism right. 2 years later, Venezuela was never a socialist country.
I got kicked out of Walmart for eating the deodorant.
Wait, who? Trump or Bernie?
Bernie.
What? He did not eat deodorants.
Why do you think he's so sick?
He's old.
Oh no! Did you hear about that? That lady
deodorant. That's why.
Did you hear about that lady from the Labour Party in England? She literally rocked up wearing 2 different shoes, but both of them left.
How old was this woman?
When you hate,
50, something like that. But the thing is, she's supposed. If Labour had won, she would have been in charge of like the army and a bunch of bloody other things. She can't get her shoes right.
What was her deal then? Yeah, why was she?
It's simple.
She's famously retarded.
She hates the. No, Lovitz, you don't understand. She hates. Sorry.
She's trying to land this joke, but you keep on cutting out.
She hates the right so much that she will wear 2 left shoes.
So that's actually that I would actually applaud that because that's a pretty good pun.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she actually did.
Was that the reasoning?
No, she's just retarded. She's famously retarded. At one point, she's like, "We're gonna spend 300,000 on new police. How many do you plan on hiring? Oh, tens of thousands of new police. How are you gonna pay them with that amount of money? By the math, you'll be paying them $3.
$30.
The U.S. isn't very better. A lot of our imports come from other countries.
Either way, not the point. Either way, you're meeting with the strip club boss.
Yeah. Trumpy Bubble or Donald Balboa.
Is Trumpy Balboa?
Sylvester Trump-Lone.
Well, wait. Well, why is his first name? Why is his last name his first name?
Because he's not Trump.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying Donald Balboa would make more sense. But okay, Lavitz. Okay.
Where did you check this one?
Trumpy
Check
Balboa.
Discord. Oh god. Oh no.
There we go. Trumpy Balboa.
What's Sir Trump-Lone do? Alright. Well, I'm not gonna lie, he's looking pretty ripped.
Oh yeah. He's got the abs and he's gonna show them.
That's a really good Photoshop.
He's got he seems to act a lot like one of those gym people that are always at the gym and they're always having to tell you that you're at a gym, that they've been to the gym. Yeah, I've been to the gym. Look at my guns. You know.
That reminds me.
I love the gym.
That reminds me of
always up at the gym.
back in Titanfall 1, they had a bunch of lines between grunts, and so one of them was, "I can go all day. I was at the gym this morning," and then one of the other grunts goes, "Nobody likes you."
Wait, that was in Titanfall 1? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I never...
Like the grunts have... Both sides of the grunts in Titanfall 1 have like 10 minutes worth of... or 5 to 10 minutes worth of dialogue, depending on the map, per map, for like 10 maps.
Oh dude, Battlefield also has a lot of funny like side dialogue between the NPCs.
Oh, either way. So he says you want to work out of here. Basically, what we'll do is we'll be calculating it after you, like, he'll take his cut flat off the top, and then you basically will make how much you did on performance.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's do you think since you're so good at deals, do you think a flat 175 would be good to start out with?
He's like, yeah, that would be an alright deal.
That would be a great
That'll be after my fee, of course.
Oh yeah, of course.
That would be a great deal. Ask him.
Yeah. Alright. Well then, you've got a deal.
He's like, very good. Once you get a decent repertoire up and a decent amount of clients, you'll be able to use a private room here. Up until then, you'll have to use your own facilities or the client's facilities. Sadly, you will only be protected while you're here.
Yikes. Oh, don't worry, I can protect myself.
He's like, remember, this job is very dangerous. So I hope you're ready for, you're willing to make that amount of commitment.
I eat danger for breakfast. Tastes like chicken.
He's like, very well. And
I like that line. That's from Fallout 4.
He's like, of course, first I have to test the equipment.
What does that mean?
It means he's gonna fuck you.
What? Is that really part of it?
We're not gonna roleplay it out or anything like that, but in a sense, yeah.
Well, yeah. Wait, am I a stripper or a prostitute?
Yes.
Both. You'll be working as a stripper. You'll be working as a stripper to advertise your prostitution skills.
What, man?
This is a brothel, basically. People will basically go like, all right, I like girl number 3, and it's like, okay, pay up, they pay the money, and then they call you off, and then you go fuck them.
Damn,
Welcome
dude.
to space,
then.
buddy.
Damn, dude. What do y'all think? Should I commit to this?
Do it.
Because I feel like the prostitution part's a whole nother level.
Do it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the other place is a strict strip club. You work on tips and stuff like that. This one is a strip club, but an actual brothel in disguise.
Dude, I guarantee you, like a bunch of these species won't be able to knock you off.
It won't be. Yeah, that's true. Plus, I'm sure there's procedures to ensure that I won't, like, it's fucking future shit, like what do you call that? What's like
STDs?
No. Well, I'm sure there are STDs, but there's also just anti-pregnancy medication.
Yeah. He says you'll have to pay for your own until you become, until your class level goes up.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm just starting off. Well, Sid, what do you think? Think I should commit to this?
It's all up to you.
I'm thinking it, because I mean, you know, it's a fun little side thing, plus it's only really when we're here. Oh, I should ask him, yeah, is it okay that, you know, I'm not always around?
He's like, the more you build, like, you have to be around a decent amount to build up your level. And basically what will happen is after a couple times, it will unlock a new skill, prostitution skill. And then that will get pluses from your body augments and stuff like that. Which will allow you to earn a lot more money.
Hey, Kamiko,
if you get a big enough reputation, you'll be able to actually go to other space stations and stuff, and other planets, and your reputation will go through the...
Follow me.
Yeah.
The only thing I can guarantee, if you do work here, you will end up probably being hit on by me.
Be what?
Hit on by me.
Oh, okay then. You know what, with all in consideration, let's do it. And then I shake his hand.
Yep.
Yes, or whatever greeting he would want.
Yep, okay, he grabs you by the pussy and leads you to the back room.
Alright then. Okay then. What a gentle.
Oh, you realise he is the best at pussy grabs. You know, he's like, I know pussy grabs, I am the best at pussy grabs.
Love it. How suave is he while he does this?
Oh, he's very suave.
Nice. Now the biggest question is, how hung is Trumpy Bubble?
Very.
Yes.
Damn.
You think you're basically in an orc hentai.
Ruby, roll for anal circumference.
Roll for anal. I hate you. Roll for anal circumference. Fuck's sake. Alright. Are there any rolls that need to ensue during this?
Actually, yeah. Just roll us a flat D20.
Okay. 7. Oh god, what does that mean?
What is she with? He's like, maybe you should price yourself at 150.
What the fuck, bro? Do I perform that bad?
You performed it adequate, but he feels that he was doing more work than you.
Wait, do I get any bonuses?
Not for that. Your charm, he's fucked a lot of freaking strippers. So basically charms and stuff like that aren't gonna work on him.
So weird. D&D.
I guess a plus 2 from communications, but your body mod won't go into it.
Damn, even though I hella thick.
He's like, you can still put your, like he says, you can still put it 175, but you might price yourself out of the market straight off the bat.
Yeah, I guess I'm okay with 150 then.
Yep.
Hopefully, you know, I'll be able to rise higher then.
Yep.
Well, I guess now I'm a stripper. / prostitute.
Congratulations.
Only when I'm here, though. Most of the time, I am a space explorer.
Yeah, but basically, if ever you go to a space station or another planet, if it has a black market thing, he basically his stuff is kind of connected throughout the galaxy.
Oh, okay, nice. So
Ruby, here's $5.
Come, follow me.
What? What do you want, huh?
Before you set out.
$5 will earn you a spit in the mouth.
So what you're saying is you'll give me justification to cut your head off and then take my $5 back.
Well, she's under protection of this place. If you actually hurt her in this place, these guards will mow you down.
Yeah, and I'll help them.
No. I know. I mean,
I'll help
later.
them.
Later.
Yeah, what's up, bitch? I'll fucking rip your dick off. Use as a dildo.
I'm a woman.
I'll rip your tits off and use them as cushions.
Oh, so your clamp shut.
Yeah, that one.
I wasn't using it anyway.
Or just knife rape you.
What?
Alrighty.
What?
Kamiko, we'll go to you while this is happening. Kamiko, they've just finished playing. They're taking a 5-minute recharge break. So they start sipping their drinks, which appear to contain an electrical charge.
Wow, that's wild.
I'm just gonna mutter the word fascinating under my breath.
Yep, both the robots look at you kind of like in a curious way, kind of like, why are you here? Kind of look.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Very well. They drink their drinks and then they start up again.
Oh shit, I thought they were gonna start talking.
That was your chance.
The ring ought hold sway over the lock that binds.
They were looking at you, expecting you to say something. You said nothing, so therefore they finished their drinks and started up again.
Has dulled the ring's magic.
Sid, your turn.
Okay.
Are you girls hungry?
I am, if you're buying.
Girls hungry for this. Put.
No, totally wasn't gonna make that joke, but okay.
It's like tonight's menu: clams, tacos, and carpet.
Oh.
Oof.
Hey.
No, I legitly asked them if they're hungry.
They said, yeah, that'd be nice. We can order something here at the bar, or we can go to a restaurant. Are you paying?
Also, Lapis is the freshly shaven environment.
Yeah, why not?
Now go.
Yo, Sidron, are you paying for my...
To which one?
Or anything? So.
Restaurant, which will be fairly expensive, but nicer, or you can just get kind of like bar food here.
I'll go to the restaurant. I don't feel like bar food.
Alrighty. I'm just going to check to see if I've actually got something set up. No, I do not. But what we'll do is we'll go to the... I'll take it to the black market section. Just up here, where this table section is, and we'll just assume that this is a fancier restaurant. There we go. One sec. So just up here, go up to the left, about halfway up the map. You'll see where I've placed you.
Oh, okay, cool.
There we go. So, what would you like to order?
I want to order fish.
You want to order fish? No problem. Okay, let's see. Okay, both of them order quite expensive meals.
Oh, making it pay for the fun.
Yep. Okay. The fish will be 50. Let me just work this out. 160. 290 credits plus 50, so that's 340 credits for the meal.
That's fine. That's actually not as bad as I was expecting.
It's still quite a lot. It's over $150 per each of them. Well, close to
350 you said, right?
340.
340, okay.
Okay.
Okay. We have some good meals, and I mean, it's a nice restaurant, so we should be able to have a quieter conversation.
Yep. There's violin music playing in the background. There's not an actual violinist, but it's just quite a nice place.
I can provide the violin music.
Waiter shows up and says, "Would you guys like some wine?"
Screw it.
Alrighty. What level of quality would you like? Is it?
Just a medium. I don't need expensive, but I don't want to go cheap.
Yep. They charge $150 for a bottle of wine. But they only pour you each one glass, and then the waiter just disappears.
Oh.
I better be getting the rest of that bottle later.
No, after a while you realise that they used it on another table as well.
Ah, rap.
So basically it was basically $50 a glass.
Okay.
How long will it take for my next opportunity to show up?
After this, we'll go to Ruby, and then we'll go up to you.
Whoa.
Alright.
Okay. So let's see how the dinner rolled. Roll us a d20 plus communications, plus 2.
13.
13, yep, both of them are reasonably taken with you.
Awesome.
You know, they're not jumping your bones, but they like you.
Your bones?
Well, they're not playing with they're not playing with a clam underneath the table. They're not playing footsies or anything like that. But they appear to be happy with Sid. Okay, your time with Trumpy Balboa is ended. He's like, okay, well, you may go to work. And he goes to the bar, grabs a drink, and goes back here and sits at a table.
Alright then. I guess you should start a shift?
Yep, you may start a shift. It'll be D20 plus communications plus thickness.
Okay, so D20 plus 3.
Yep.
EIE. 14.
14. What we got to do is actually I'm going to do this right now for you.
Okay. Oh yeah, a roll, some sort of like, considering it's going to become more apparent that I'm going to be doing shit. Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay. Oh, I think I've already done it. It's already done. It's in your bar.
Oh, nice.
Actually, it's called oh no, sorry, that's not right. That's your strip club one. Strip.
Are you writing anything on this new ability 0?
Yep.
Okay, just wondering, because I was going to delete that now.
Well, you've got strip club shift. That's for the other place.
Oh, I mean, I'm not really going to be doing business there anymore, am I?
Probably not. In that case, I'll just edit it. Edit that one.
Yeah. Alright.
Did you go with 175 or 150?
Yeah, I remember 150 because he was like, yeah, no, you should start with that.
Okay, there we go. I'll just roll it for you. Okay. Gala uses a thickness to attract clients to fuck for money. Starting rate 150 credits.
What's the minus?
The minus?
Yeah, from his, because he charges, they take a
Oh,
cut.
that's after the cut.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, so basically that's your rate that you get, and then he's already taken out his fee.
Oh, okay.
Like before you leave, if you're leaving with a client, you pay the fee off the bat. But the 150 is what you get afterwards, and you'll get a bonus depending on how well you perform.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, so you rolled 11, 12. No, you rolled a 14. Just so I double rolled basically. Yep, you managed to find a client.
Yeah.
And he offers to take you back to his place. He's not very subtle about it.
Can I do perception to see if he's like sketchy or not?
Yes, you can.
Dab.
Yep. He appears to be on the up and up. He doesn't come off as someone who is going to be bad.
I'm gonna chop my fucking head off.
Exactly. You don't sense malice or something like that. He's just a lonely dude looking for company.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna get. So let me just get this image, and I'll leave you here. Actually, him. So just working on getting an image for you. No, that won't work.
Many plants grow in the shade of tall trees or in dense woods. Man claims the sea is
Okay, there we go.
This pond sees only water. Man claims the sea is not a deep sun.
And I'll just reveal the area. There we go, just to the right.
Okay.
The
This is a little fucking weird.
And there you go. So you'll be spending the rest of the night there. Add 150 to your wallet and roll us the skill again for performance.
Okay. Ooh, 14.
14, not bad. Yep, you get a bonus of 50 credits.
So 200.
Yep, 200 in total.
Not too bad.
Okay, Kamiko. They've finished their card game.
Did I remember to blink?
I guess. And the waitress comes back over and takes their orders. They basically just tap the table and they've got the glass there and they just tap it. And she goes off to get them a new drink. What would you like to do? They basically stare at you quizzically.
I'm gonna say hi.
Greetings! Greetings!
Interesting. Are they gonna ask? Are they gonna ask you any questions, or should I start?
Yeah, it's probably best to ask them, like, talk to them. Don't forget they are robots.
I'll introduce myself and then ask for their names. Sounds as polite.
And it's like, the one on the left's like, greetings, my name is Barry. Barry 43.
Huh. Sperry.
I feel like that's a reference to something that I know, but I can't remember.
And the one on the left says, my name is Funbeak.
Oh.
Funbeak?
Funbeak, correct.
Why are you called that?
Because I have a beak and I am fun.
Mm.
He spreads out his bladed feathers and they all get electrified for a second.
Wow, that's cool. So am I back in the club?
No, you're still getting pounded.
Damn it, I was gonna be like, dude, that's cool.
Can I kick my old party members? I like these two.
Thank you.
Alright, you can try.
Anyway. So what are you two, how are you two going that fast? That's blazing speeds right there.
We're
Blazing
robots.
Speeds, I think.
Well, we're robots, obviously. It's like, we go to the speed of the computer.
Just name it.
We'd go faster, but it is quite slow.
Isn't that... Wait, hold on. Aren't there laws about that in the Federation? I mean, obviously, I would know that, yeah, people break laws all the time. Hell, I fucking did it as a living before this, so...
Well, they're still classed as human enough to actually be non-AI.
One of them is a bird.
Basically, someone's put their brain into a bird robot.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Well, a battle bird, I should say.
I mean, there's furries here.
Hey, they're feathery to you, retard.
Anyway, so that.
Dude, you're cutting out.
Sorry, I just had to cough when I moved away from the mic and then cough again. So then, what are you two doing here, other than the gambling?
We're on a break.
A break from what?
We work in a mercenary band.
Band? Like musical band?
No, like a band of mercenaries. Oh wait, sorry,
okay.
phone call, right back. Never mind, it stopped. I'm guessing my nephew got hold of my mum's phone again.
Do tell. I'm quite... Very interesting. I'd like to hear about this band they're in.
Fuck up, you're not allowed to join.
Let's see if I know about it.
Our ship was damaged. It is currently under repairs. So yeah, it was damaged well before the battle. It's a pity we couldn't get in on that.
Oh, so you guys weren't at all involved in that?
No, I was running one of the turrets, so never got a chance to fire it though.
Sorry about that. We were trying to bring them into range, and they were a bit too fast.
He's like, oh, don't worry about it. Better your ship gets damaged than mine.
That's pretty selfless of them.
These are my kind of people.
You're not selfless at all.
Of course, we're mercenaries. We fight for money. We don't fight to die.
That's true.
I'll give you $50 to fight now.
These guys right here, they're my kind of people. I like these guys. We're soulmates.
Hey man, but could you actually recruit them?
No, they're basically another mercenary band like you guys.
No, we couldn't sway them over to join ours?
Well, basically what you'd have to do is if you wanted to sway them, you'd probably have to hire them.
Yeah.
Which means pay to get their ship repaired, and then pay their flat rates up front.
Oh, wow. Well, definitely something to think about, especially considering Kamiko seems to like them. Should they be very good assets to have on the team?
Funbeak is basically... Actually, roll me a detect on them.
I will, because I'm just only one there. So, optics, 6.
Yeah, you can only tell that they are battle droid, like, they're battle robots, basically. That's all you can tell. But you can't tell what type, you can't tell their actual abilities.
Well, this one is pretty obvious. He's a big bird with blades that are electrified.
Yep.
I'd like to... So I'm going to ask Barry over here. So I can tell your buddy. I have a general idea of what your buddy can do. But what's your skills?
He's like, well, 1, I'm the captain. 2, I'm very good at shooting things.
That's about what I would expect, yeah. Wait, how many eyes does this guy have?
1. 1 large optic eye in the center of his robot head.
I'm guessing it's like a compound eye then?
Yeah, it's a robotic eye. It's like a telephotic lens.
Okay, so it's sort of... So the biological equivalent would be like a compound eye or something.
Yeah. Thing is, because laser weapons do not fall from there's no drop off. You only need 1 eye to be able to fire, basically.
Oh. Do laser weapons function like lasers in the real world with light and everything?
Similar. They focus very similar to the 40k lasers. Like, they will curve with the Earth and the gravity, but it's so minute, and at the ranges that you're working at, it's negligible.
Okay, so it's just like real life then.
So after about 5 to 10 kilometers, it might be dropping off about, half a centimeter, a couple mil. It will just be dropping with the curvature of the Earth.
Yeah, it's not anything fancy.
No.
It's just... Okay, that makes sense.
And then obviously his targeting computer can judge that fine.
Have they got any questions for me? I'd love to.
So, why'd you come to our table?
I was bored and I was looking for people who are very explosively minded, shall we say.
They're like, very well. If you want to meet someone explosively minded, why don't you talk to Mr. Deadly up here? He's the one. He's the purple guy playing with the slime.
Many a life was ended by falling from
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a side job to earn a few extra munitions, as it were.
Well, you've got a link to a place to search, and a bad section of the thing. And they said, you could always go down to the lower levels, but someone of your skill, I don't think is safe for you.
Ooh.
What's in the lower levels, then?
Abandoned sections. Lots of good salvage there where you can find some pretty nice things. Now, of course, you can also find some pretty deadly things.
Such as?
Well, you name it. You could find cool weapon caches, or you could find a flesh-eating virus that will eat straight through your suit. Either or.
Like a mech suit? Are we talking like mech suits here? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
I mean, for you, because you're a baby.
We're literally talking about where all the filth runs down.
Yeah.
And congeals into pure filth.
Slush.
So, a perfect place for Kriko.
Pretty much.
I'm just gonna form a little fist and shadow box the air and go, yeah, I think this is... I think I can... That sounds like something any kind of place.
It's like that's so cringy.
Fuck off.
I only heard half of
that.
You are a prostitute. You cannot tell me what is and is not cringy.
The term is sex work. The term is comfort giver. Thank you very much.
Plus, you're the one that just shadow boxed in front of some robots trying to be cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty
No, I punched the air with my robot fist.
That's even why. I feel like you're more intimidating to actually hit something.
I'm not intimidating, though. I'm not trying to intimidate.
Barry 43 goes, well man, that's cringe. And it's like, and Funbeak's like, I concur. Cringe of highest order, cringe over 9,000. And he goes to give you a fist bump.
I will accept.
Okay, roll us a d20.
Oh god.
50.
Oh no.
You get a slight taser shock and your arm goes numb for a second.
Nice. Like I said, I like it.
Okay, back to your date. Sid?
Yeah.
Back to your date.
Okay.
Sir, you are amazing. The arisen little more than the stuff of old tales.
You've just finished, you've eaten your food, you've drunk your wine.
The door? Oh, of course, sir. I shall open it straight away.
The waiter eventually comes back out and is like, with madame's like dessert.
Oof. Alright, you girls get whatever you'd like. It's on me.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay, sorry, I gotta see the names. Fistfra, she orders a souffle. And Myra, she orders a small chocolate pudding. The grand total is 130 credits. Depends on, but that's before you order anything.
Yikes.
And you end up waiting 45 minutes for the souffle to be cooked.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna order a shareable sundae.
I have no idea what that is, but I'm assuming it's an ice cream thing with flavors on it.
Yeah, it's usually like in a big dish.
Yeah.
Multiple scoops of ice cream. Sometimes I'll have like some bananas on there. A nice good drizzling of like chocolate syrup, some whipped cream on top, a nice little cherry. It's a nice big dish of ice cream that's the best shared.
Very nice. Alright, you order that and get an extra large banana.
Nice.
And that cost you... Let's see. Roll us a d20.
Where did that cringe go? I'm trying to find it.
Yep, that cost you 60 credits for the Sunday. But it comes out looking perfect.
Alright, so that was 60 plus 180?
No, 130.
Okay.
Meanwhile, your ship's like, why?
Well, these are my own credits, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're your own credits. You can spend them wherever you want. Your ship's just feeling very neglected.
Making money and having fun.
Their aides are sitting there. I'm sitting here all damaged. Band-aids on my ass. No one ever fixes me.
He's pissed if I bring them into the ship.
Yep, after you guys eat your desserts, let's see how they're feeling about you. Roll us a D20 plus communications. Yep, you can basically convince them to do almost anything because you've outrolled them by like 3 and 6.
Nice. Holy shit, one of them rolled the 2. Alright then.
Yep.
You two want to come to my place?
They're like, lead the way.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm gonna take them to the ship then.
Ooh, Sydney getting some puss.
Yep. Okay. You guys go to the ship. It's a full-on clam bake.
Wait, I just realized, could I use the ship as my facility so I don't have to be going to some random person's place?
Yes, but it will increase the chance of having something stolen. But it will be safer for you.
Yeah, I guess so. The first time I was okay with going to the person's, so yeah, I guess I'll good to keep that in mind.
Yep. So
I could have aides keep an eye on them though.
You've also got your defense. You can activate your defense drone and stuff like that. So if they try something funny, the defense drones will fry them.
Yeah.
Once you repair the defense drone.
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah, you're right. No, I'll probably do that after I'm done with my liaison.
Not to mention, if you do that, if you can actually set it up that aides will record it, and you could actually use it to blackmail them later on if you wanted to.
What? Well, it's your wild. I'm down.
Alrighty. So just make a note in your thing that if you take them back to your ship, that you've ordered aides to actually record it.
Okay.
Just make it a personal note in your sheet.
Okay.
Just like I'm pretty sure that Sid's probably ordered aides to record that as well.
Welcome.
No shit.
It would seem our fate.
Okay, Sid, roll us a D20 plus
the honeyed
either skill, communications, or strength.
Indeed, the coming night.
Sorry,
skills. I have nothing in, Lavitz.
Oh, okay then just roll us a D20.
Just as you
okay, you don't last very long.
Yeah.
At all. So basically, you last about 7 to 8 minutes. And they kind of just they finish themselves off with each other, and then they kind of leave quite disappointedly.
Gosh darn it! Dang roll. Why do you gotta choose something I have nothing in?
Well, it would have been like skill, communications. You could have talked them up and done like a lot of pillow talk. That's communications. Skill would have been to multitask, and strength would have been almost like your stamina roll.
I flock to see these walls reduced to dust.
Yeah, I only have the freaking observation.
Well, you got very good pictures of them. And you actually roll us 1 plus observation, observation.
It's an 18.
Yep, you got great photos, great recordings, and you feel that you may be able to sell them for some money, or at least blackmail them with it.
Alright.
Though people may laugh at you.
I couldn't find it in my meme collection, so I just found it on YouTube. There we go.
Wait, got another phone call. Hello? Alright, did Sammy try and call me before? Yeah. No problem. It's in about 20 minutes.
Alright, sweet.
Yep, no problem.
Also, by the way, I just found a really cool map. And put it in music post or our meme sensitive debut and Shitsering.
I only did my shopping Wednesday, so I think I'm pretty good for pretty much.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, good.
Ruby. There's
last
now a meme in
night my
space for Grinch. You're
stomach
welcome.
went wonky again. I did one big hard shit that was about 18 centimeters long already.
There's now a meme in Space Tribune.
After that, I was shitting for like half an hour, 40
Oh my god.
and vomiting.
What is this deep fried shit?
I think it might have been a lot of it because it was slapping my back at the same time, so I think that might have triggered like a pain reflex. Oh yeah, because afterwards I basically...
What was that? That sounded like Pro Z.
So I put on my heater, got up all sorted up.
No. It's if the Emperor had a text-to-speech device.
I'm saying that. Oh, the first, wait, it was Cringe Father. Was that text-to-speech or a voice actor?
Voice actor.
Yeah, I'm saying the voice actor sounded like Pro ZD.
I still don't feel confident in farting.
Let's see.
But other than that,
It might have been. Let's see.
I don't feel like I'm gonna vomit or anything like that.
All credit goes to the original creator, Goya Tao. Never mind.
Be careful down there. Hopefully you get a good seat.
The original.
I love it so much, too. It's like, it was not keck. It was Cringe Father.
Yeah, okay, so the original video, it was from a clip.
Bye.
Let's see here. Thanks to all the beautiful people for their help. Yeah, I don't see Pro ZD in here. Never mind.
I'm back, baby.
Hello.
Thank you.
Only my death.
So, what did I miss?
You're here too. I posted a meme.
It was Cringe Father.
Yes. It was not keck. It was Cringe.
I
say that almost everything I
it's at like the very end.
Cringe. Logan, what have you done? It was not keck. It was Cringe Father.
Yeah, I know, it's great.
Cringe-based cringe cry.
Poor Rogel Dawn. Poor Rogel Dawn.
I shall hold.
See what? Do you see what like glorious memes bring?
Yeah, but I think you overpost memes, and a lot of them are just like big, long, wordy text. I'm not going to read that.
Yeah, TLDR, TLDR.
Okay, Sid, you're in the ship having a clam bake sale. Ruby, you've just finished, and the guy has paid you, and he's gone to sleep. He actually paid you as you guys were walking out. So you've paid your cut to Balboa. Via the guards as you exited. So you've got, and I think you got 200 credits, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep. So you can
I'll
either...
probably just give him a little pat on the head and peace out.
Yep. Very good.
Is there anything I could do before I leave?
No, you could either search to rob him if you wanted to. He's fallen to sleep.
Yeah. Nah, I'm okay.
Okay.
He was nice. Well, was he from the roll? Like I rolled, like what was it? Like a 14, or no? What did I roll?
Yep. Well, let's just see how he went. He was a kind and generous lover.
Oh, then yeah, no. I'll certainly give him a little pat and a kiss and be on my way.
No problem. Door opens up. And that's what you see.
Wow. Where am I now?
You're in the habitation block.
Oh, okay.
This stairway leads up to more habitational blocks, and this is kind of like an airlock thing that leads back to the level that which you work.
I'll go back to the level in which I work. I really don't have any business here right now, but I will keep it in mind that I now know how to access this area.
Yep. It's not very far, because the space station isn't very big, but it's very densely packed when it comes to the habitation areas. As you can see, the level of space that the average person gets. There's enough room for one bedroom and one table maybe, and a chair.
Okay, so I'll just waltz my way back home, back to the shop.
Alright.
There to the club.
Okay. I'll allow you to
way over there.
I'll allow you to do probably one more shift, if you'd like.
Maybe.
After that, you'll have to start doing like endurance checks and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I might, walk in and be like, oh, that was fun.
Just name it, sir.
I don't know. What's everybody else doing? Lavitz is
I'm just waiting so that I can keep talking to the cool robot people who I just fist bumped.
So you're just chatting with them. Citron's having a bit of fun. Sure, why not? If I don't take any penalties, I'll have one more. I'll take one more shift, and then that's it.
Yep.
I'm the only member in the party who isn't a stripper and who isn't busy fucking people.
You've worked as a stripper.
So basically, your two teammates are bad bitches, and you're just a lonely virgin.
Yep.
No.
The Virgin Kamiko versus the Chad, Ruby, and Rub.
Hell yeah.
And you save yourself from marriage to the explosives.
Okay, alright then, that's fair. I guess if you're... This guy looks creepy, though. He looks like,
Which guy?
The explosives dude, the purple guy.
Mr. Deadly.
Mr. Deadly, yes. Dude, fucking imagine, Alpha Chad move. Try and get one of Kamiko's 2 robo buddies to be in one of my jobs. How well would that go? Do you think, Lavitz?
Well, they're still human underneath all the mechanics and stuff like that. So I guess you probably could seduce them.
Seduce them into. Yeah, exactly. Like, would they be interested in smashing?
If they don't, then it's completely worthless.
Exactly, that's what I was asking.
Like fisting.
Most robots generally do have like a pleasure port.
Is that like a USB?
Yeah, they kind of can grow a dildo or a USB.
Damn, alright then.
They have to upload.
It just depends on what settings I've gotten. But most people who do become very robotic still want to maintain a sense of feeling. Otherwise, they lose way more humanity.
Can I roll a perception?
With my arm, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good question actually.
You get a moderate sense of feeling. Like basically, have any of you seen what was it called, Technolize?
No.
Basically, what happens is in the person who gets a robot arm. Basically, he's got like a gauge just in the periphery of his vision, and it shows like the amount of pressure and feedback from the arm itself, like how it moves, how it feels, and the amount of pressure that you're enacting when you grab something.
Can I use my arm to rip someone's heart out?
In a sense, you could, yes. You'd have to overclock it. You'd have to.
What?
You'd have to overclock it.
Yo, what's the CPU you got on that baby? How much RAM does that thing got?
Well, basically what you're doing is you're pumping more pressure through its hydraulic systems.
What's the graphics card on that baby?
Anyway, shall I continue my conversation with the robots? Have they got any things?
Oh yeah, whose turn is it right now?
Actually, everybody roll me off a d20. Highest goes next.
Okay. 15. Ooh, Kamiko, alright then. Sid?
Okay, so the order will be Kamiko, Ruby, and Sid.
Okay.
Don't explode, don't explode.
What did you just crack open?
A bottle of LA Ice Maxi.
Oh, okay.
I like LA Ice, but I probably do drink too much of it. It's basically like cheap sugar-free cola.
Oh, okay.
So I cranked open a 2-liter bottle.
I have to say my favorite soda is probably Dr. Pepper.
I love Dr. Pepper, but it's so hard to get over here. I can if I want to get a can of Dr. Pepper, they're the small American cans, so I think they're $2.70 instead of $3.30 for one, and it's like $2.50 a can.
Yikes! You know what I wish was still around?
What?
That was only around in the 80s, and this is only me because I like this.
Crystal Pepsi.
Cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper.
I remember vanilla Dr. Pepper.
There was cherry Dr. Pepper.
There was a spiced one, if I remember correctly, as well, back when I was a kid back in the 90s. But after a while, Dr. Pepper just disappeared.
Oh, damn.
I used to love it. Because basically they used to have, remember the old bottle cap things where you look it up and you'd, like when you'd unscrew it, you could look on the bottle cap and it'd give you a free one?
I did not know that.
Or in the old days, they used to have stuff written on the inside of the bottle cap. And it's kind of like the paddle pop sticks and stuff like that, if you, or ice blocks or whatever. And you eat them, and you know, on the popsicle stick, it actually say like you get a free popsicle. It was kind of like that, but with drinks. And I remember one time I got like 6 in a row of free Dr. Peppers. I'm just like, nice. Dr. Pepper's awesome.
Dr. Pepper's all around.
Not long after that, it just disappeared. I know it didn't sell very well in Australia, but a while back there were big bottles, like 1.25 litre bottles of it, but that just disappeared. But now I've got to drive like 200 k's almost, well it's actually close to like 150 k's to get to a place that sells Dr. Pepper. And then I've got to have the money. Oh, you should be. Bloody Americans and your luckiness. Get your Dr. Peppers.
Every day.
You still get Dr. Pepper in Canada.
Dr. Pepper tastes like cherry Coke.
I don't like cherry Coke.
Well,
I love
cherry Dr. Pepper tastes.
Vanilla Coke is awesome. I love vanilla Coke.
Ooh, that's, yeah. I don't like Coca-Cola that much, but vanilla Coke, ooh.
Vanilla Pepsi Max, that is really nice. It's like almost like drinking candy.
Oh yeah, Pepsi has cherry vanilla, and I'm so sad because they still have that, but they don't have cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper anymore, and that is the primo shit.
I'm not even joking, right? Like, I've actually started fights by just saying that cherry Coke tastes like Dr. Pepper.
I can understand why. Dr. Pepper has a naturally... That's what I like about it. Just default. Like, it has a natural, just, like, multi-layered flavor. Like, all these robust different flavors just, bubbling about. And there's some cherry in there.
If you get a lot of, like, different, like, sugar-free drinks and stuff like that, like sugar-free colas, you only need to put, like, I don't know, 1/10 of the Dr. Pepper, and you can change the entire flavor of it to taste like Dr. Pepper.
It's because it's strong but delicious.
It is. I love it.
So, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm very tired. And I've got a cold and I should probably go to bed.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
What we'll do is do you want to do one more thing, or do you want to end it here for you? And then I'll do the other two. It's one more thing and then we'll end it.
Listen?
Yeah.
Final thing I'll do.
Yep.
I'll go across the hall and just wait for Gala. That's it.
Alrighty. No problem.
That's what you'll be.
So what, you're going to wait for her to get in and then be like, I hooked up with 2 chicks tonight. High fives, bro.
I'm shushing.
And
did you show them around the ship?
No,
Oh shit, Lapis, did you have to roll for them possibly stealing anything?
Actually, I'll be rolling for stuff like that in the background.
Does she have to... She should probably roll to make sure that they're not. Yeah. Does she have to explain, like, the skulls?
No,
and the giant baby head.
If you look at the map, you'll notice that her bedroom is right next to the airlock.
Oh, nice. Okay. So she's gonna worry about none of that.
I thought she was like showing them all around.
Oh no, are you kidding me?
No, it's kind of like, here's my bedroom, let's get to the scissoring.
Yeah. Hey, there's a lot more than
here's my bedroom, ignore the one with the
especially considering she's a pleasure item.
Yeah, but she didn't put that into effect, and she rolled a 4.
Ah, you didn't even use your pleasure item? Come on.
So basically all she did was rub against their legs and be like, okay, I'm done.
Just give him a little bit of nice finger and then be like, alright, I'm tired. My hand's cramping. Okay, get out.
It's like, my bum knee.
Whoa, what does your knee have to do with this, bud?
Well, I'm guessing if you're doing like thrusting, it's gonna put some pressure on your knees.
Okay, yeah,
thrusting and rubbing.
Lesbian sex is nice though, because it's a lot of like just basically just cuddling, but like a lot of lewd touching.
Yeah, but basically since Sid rolled so low, basically she started rubbing on their legs, and then she fell asleep. She's like, okay, I'm done.
Ah, come on, Sid. You gotta get more juice, my dear.
And yeah, the girls basically finished themselves off together, and then they eventually
that's
left.
hot. Hope she got that on recording.
Oh yeah, well she rolled pretty good on her optics, so we're good. Yeah, she got some choice pictures, some choice recordings.
Nice.
Okay, let's bring you back to
me being a huge fucking creep. Just like, yes.
Okay, so now we'll go, so we'll just leave it at that, Sid, so if you want to, you can head off now.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
That's okay.
No, that's alright. You sleep tight, get some good rest. If I don't see you before Christmas, which hopefully I will see you guys for the game on the, what's it, the 14th day, the 21st or the 20th for you guys. So hopefully I'll see you guys next week. Like, I'll see you, you know?
Yep.
Just let us know.
You should. If I end up having to do any family stuff, then I'll let you know. But hopefully that's not going to be the case.
Well, it's the 20th and the then next is the 27th, so we'll basically be skipping over Christmas by a few days.
Yep.
So
23rd. Oh, the 23rd is when I'm headed out to watch Rise of Skywalker with my friends.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Be great.
Yo,
why don't I just come across there and punch you in the balls right now and save you the pain?
No, Lavitz. You know, we're doing this, like, we all know. All of us have acknowledged that it's going to be awful. Even the one who, like, we're all going to have a great time. Like, we're all going into it like, yeah, let's do it.
Fortnite's having an early, like, showing of it? Like an early showing up like part of the movie?
I'm not sure.
Like in game, yeah, in game. If you're in the game, yeah, they're just showing the movie, or at least part of it.
Where?
In game.
In what game?
Fortnite.
Huh.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So they want to make Fortnite even worse.
Hey, Fortnite's good.
Oh no, I've never played it.
But I don't know, I'm a gay baby, so I like Fortnite.
All I'm saying, Kamiko, is maybe spend the next week with your ass sitting in Vaseline, so then it doesn't hurt as much when J.J. Abrams fucks you.
Oh, dude, I don't need Vaseline for JJ. I'm already ready, bro.
He's like, here's Jabba the Hutt, I'm going in dry.
It's nah, I preemptively loop for JJ.
Oh no. If you can see past all the lens flare and pretentious bullshit. Either way.
Yeah.
Kamiko.
Alright, whose turn is it?
It is Kamiko's turn.
Yeah.
After about an hour of playing, they stop and they look towards you. And they're kind of like, why are you still here?
I like talking to you guys. You're fun.
Well, you're not. You just kind of stare. You just kind of stare like a face fish.
Oh, I got a plan.
I'm just gonna shrug and go, well, I've never seen...
You're a face fish.
I have not... Get him! No, actually, I was just gonna say, well, I've never seen this game played before.
Bye-bye, come here.
It's very interesting.
Like, very well. Continue to watch. Then...
Alright, I'm gonna watch a few more rounds, and then I'm gonna go head over to Mr. Explosive Man.
Alright. It's like, greetings, I'm Mr. Deadly. Do you wish to play?
Well, first I'm gonna say goodbye to Barry 43 and Funbeak.
Yep, they bid you adieu and begin their card game anew. And then you hear, greetings, I'm Mr. Deadly. Hello again.
Again?
Yes, I just said it before. Greetings, I'm Mr. Deadly. Good to see you again.
Oh, I get it.
Will you be placing a bet?
Oh, okay. Sorry, you know what? I'm gonna blame that. I'm gonna blame that on my not having English as a first language. That's gonna be my excuse. That right there. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. Sorry.
Here's your translator, Microbe. Malfunctioning.
I was supposed to get one of those.
Everybody's got one.
Well-formed part.
It's in the suit details, I believe. Let me just have a look.
Okay.
Have we sufficient characters?
No, actually, I forgot to put it in there. Let me just put that in here. And
see, normally that would just end in you calling me a retard, but no, you're the retard this time. How's it feel? How's it feel to finally not be the intelligent one?
I feel that all the time.
He's the intelligent one. No, he's the intelligent one. My goodness, don't you be a bully. Make me a whore.
Okay, Federation.
I want you to just vastly reconsider the choice of words you just made.
Well, first off, I'm not talking to you in character.
Yep. Yeah. It's got your standard suit has a fully translation device for anybody who's in the Federation. So if they're a Federation race, it will automatically translate it. A bit like Lone Stars or Star Lords or whatever translator microbe that he's got in his neck that allows him to talk to alien species.
Okay, well, we'll just go with that. It was a malfunction then.
Yep, no problem. And then you hear again. Greetings, I'm Mr. Deadly. Will you be placing a bet?
He really only cares about the bets, huh?
Well, he's very chipper.
That's good.
What game is being played?
Pazak.
Okay, I will say no, because I've only just learned that this is a game that exists today.
Oh, you are very sheltered.
Nah, been too busy in the underground for a long time.
It must be very dark. That must be why you're so pale.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong, technically.
So, what brings you to my table?
I heard you were an explosives man.
Of course I am. I am a mega weapon. I am a sentient doomsday device.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh. I thought they meant, like, like explosive salesman, not literal explosive.
Oh, I can sell some explosives as well, but I also am a sentient doomsday device.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. And nobody's getting these fucking references. It breaks my heart that no one's getting these references.
I'm sorry, Lavitz. I just thought about if.
Did you make Dr. Manhattan a character in this?
No, I did not. I literally brought Mr. Deadly into this campaign.
Yeah, I've never heard of him before. I'm sorry. I don't know.
A lot of these characters that you're spotting are actually characters from where the show that Mr. Deadly's from.
Archer?
Okay.
Yes, it is. Archer 1999.
Yeah, that's cool. Archer's a really cool show, but I haven't watched very much of it.
Watch 1999 because it has no plot things. It's like a self-contained series.
Okay.
Where it's set like in another world, basically.
That makes sense why it's all sci-fi and shit.
It is. It's fucking awesome.
Instead of like British intelligence.
Well, American intelligence.
Wait, well, I thought it was British.
No, American.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was funny. There's actually a crossover episode of Archer and the Kingsman, where it's like a little bit where like Bixby or Bugsby, I forgot what his name is, from the Kingsman is like, bloody hell, they call you you qualify for a secret agent over in the States. He's like, you bet your ass I am. I love Archer.
I love Archer, buddy. I think they did a crossover with Bob's Burgers because it's the same voice actor.
I remember seeing a YouTube video in which somebody just spliced together a bunch of audio, like animated and got a bunch of audio clips from the two shows and made it seem like a real episode, but it was really just a fan-made thing.
Well, what they did is at one point Archer loses his memory, and basically he's out there and he's in Bob's Burgers, and he's like, my name is Bob, I make burgers. Yes, and then there's quite a few.
There's a video I saw that it was in Bob's Burgers style, and it's in Bob's Burgers world, and then Archer characters come in as in the Bob Burgers style, and they literally used the clip from Family Guy with, hi, I'm Bob, hi, I'm Archer. The same exact
Hi, I'm Bob from Bob's Burgers. Hi, I'm Archer from that show Archer.
From Archer. I love that clip from Family Guy. The actor's so funny, the voice actor.
He's a good actor, yeah.
He's so good.
Granted, he plays basically the same voice every freaking time, but that's neither here nor there.
The fact that he can literally play like 3 different iconic characters and not even have to change his voice, that's just fucking awesome.
Exactly. That's talent there.
Yeah, okay, so back to the game.
Okay.
Who's doing what right now?
That's up to you. If you guys want, you can roll off if you like.
Well, I guess I'll do this, man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, you're currently talking to Mr. Deadly.
So what kind of explosives you got?
He's like, well, what kind of things are you looking for? I don't just have a shop underneath this thing, underneath this table, you know. You got to place an order, and I'll get it for you.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh.
Why'd you say that with such an aroused tone, Kamiko? Jesus.
It's like, oh yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Nilly.
Do you have anything along the lines of proximity mine launcher?
Proximity mine launcher? No. They're quite difficult to get on. I can get you mines, but I can't get you a proximity mine launcher.
Wow, pretty useful, huh? Just kidding.
We're on a space station in the middle of nowhere. Things are hard to come by.
I didn't actually see that in game. I'm not even here.
Ruby just comes up from the table. She's just like, funny.
Yeah, you just pop up from the table. Well, actually, never mind.
And then he's just like, fuck you, whore.
Okay, Kamiko, whatever you say, bud. Yeah, because I'm the one that's going to be turning him off, not the literal hot stripper, not the random weirdo that's just wandering up to them.
Yep, always bet on big tits.
Yep.
What?
And Ruby's got them in spades.
What other explosives-based suit upgrades can I get?
He can give you a one-shot rocket launcher.
Oh, that's pretty fucking cool, actually.
With additional rockets to reload it into it for later.
Yeah, he can, but you have to buy each rocket individually. And basically what you have to do, you have to prep it before a battle. Like literally you have to hop on the back of your mech and actually load a rocket into it.
That makes sense. They can't like...
That's useful.
Well, but I imagine it's a pretty powerful rocket if it needs that much secure loading.
Oh, it is. It's very powerful, but obviously it needs time to prep. You know, you've got to hop out of your mech, take out the old one, eject the shell, and put a new one in. Yeah. It's a full-on proper rocket launcher. You know, you don't get multiple firing rocket launchers, so to speak. It's like a...
Dude, like, unlike that one from, like, what was it? What Call of Duty was it? The boxed one. Black Ops 1, oh my gosh, that thing was insane. It was like a big box that had like 4 slots.
Oh,
literally, boom, 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 boom. That shit destroyed. It was so cool.
Well, think about this as the rocket launcher from, not Commando. You know, one of those Vietnamese war ones. You know, where it's just you have to put the rocket in. It's like thum, and
that's called a martyr. No, mortar.
Yeah, but it's a rocket launcher version of that.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's like an RPG.
Yeah, it is an RPG. Yeah, single shot RPG.
Rocket propelled. All right. So I guess yeah. Well, is it end Kamiko's turn? Or is he still got some dialogue?
Kamiko's muted himself, so I'm guessing.
Oh.
Okay.
So what about what other kinds of neck-mounted explosive weaponry is there?
He's like, well, obviously we're a little short lately. So, other than the rocket launcher and mines, I could probably sell you a few grenades.
Well, then, in that case, I'll come back later when you restocked.
He's like, well, I'll restock once the space station goes into hyperspace and meets up with our main supplier. No supplies are coming here at the moment because the space station is about to disappear from this location.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to bother you then.
Very well. Could you say, please detonate? And you notice on his chest there's someone has spray painted, do not say this, and it says, please detonate.
I'm going to ask him why.
Because it will detonate me.
Okay, but how big of an explosion are we talking here?
F5. Say, please detonate.
Enough to take out, let's see. Enough to take out the equivalency of 4 solar systems.
Jesus
each way.
Fucking Christ.
He's a doomsday weapon designed to basically go a massive fuck you to whoever.
So wait, if Kamiko were to say that right now, it would just end the campaign?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Why would you put that into the game?
Because it's part of the character.
Sir?
Alright.
I tell you what, sit down, watch Archer 1999.
Okay,
I believe it's season 9, I think.
Yeah.
I'll tell him, I'll politely decline, and I'll tell him that if in the future it becomes necessary, I will gladly do so.
It's like, very well. Oh, how I long to detonate. Alright, Slime, deal me in.
I love him to detonate inside of me.
Yep.
I say in character. No. I'm not even near him, so even if I said that in character, I'd be talking to myself.
He can alter his body in many different ways. He can literally grow multiple dicks if he wanted to.
I was actually gonna roll perception to see if he's looking to hire a little night of fun.
Yep, you can roll up and try and seduce him if you'd like.
Can I perceive before trying to yeah, no, fuck it. I'm just gonna roll up and be like, shit. Hold on, let me think of a line. Well, it's entirely gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll and see.
I hear you're pretty good when it comes to exploding.
Yeah, something like that. And it'd be the strip club shift, right?
Yes, this will be a strip club shift.
Well, first I'm trying to charisma him. Wait, which one would it be?
That will be your strip club thing. That's the what's it called? Strip club shift, basically.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna rename that to something. Just give me a second to find your player sheet.
Okay. I like my player sheet. Not just because it has big titties on it. Also, just like how I have it formatted. I forgot I had space speed. It's funny.
Come again soon.
Okay, there we go. So if you click off your character and then click back on it, it will show up again. It will be the one on the far right.
I'm just adding something to my bio.
No problem.
So mine is a simple and thick Korean girl on a quest for knowledge and adventure. She's also a stripper sometimes, lol. Hey, let's see what it's called. Horror myself. Fuck you, Lavins. Hate you. Alright, let's go. This is gonna be like kind of seducing him, right? Seeing.
Yeah.
Alright.
First roll will be to pick him up. And let's see how
16.
he resists your charms. He does not resist your charms.
Hell yeah.
He's like, very well, I'm buying. How much?
How much are you willing to pay?
The master works all.
Basically, you just have to say your flat rate, basically. Jesus Christ. Was that you, Kamiko?
Hello?
I reckon it was Kamiko. Alright, yep, so basically you just have to tell him your price and he's willing to be buying.
How high do you think how high do you think I could set it?
Well, your standard is 150. You probably might be able to push to 175, maybe 200 on that roll.
I'll do a 75.
Yep.
Just so I don't push it too hard.
He's like, very well, and I'm guessing it has the what the fuck's it called? I guess it comes with the standard fee. Which is...
What's the standard fee?
The standard fee is basically the cut that, Grumpy takes. Yep. And, yep, he's like, very well. Your place or mine?
What's your place looking like, sweetheart?
It is quite cramped.
Sounds like it's just snug to me.
Any rarities to sell?
He's like, very well, so where would you like to go?
Can I roll perception to see if this guy is gonna try to fucking kill me or something?
Well, he wants to basically have someone tell him to explode. Other than that, he's very friendly. He's on the up and up.
Alright, then yeah, I'll just go to his place. Fuck it, yeah.
Okay, let me just review the area. And I'll take you both to it. Just to the right of the screen.
Yeah, I see us.
It is in fact a very cramped spot. This would normally be used for storage.
Okay. Well, like I said, cramped can just mean snug in the right situation.
He's like, sorry, I do not have a bed. I normally sleep standing up.
That's okay.
Well, technically it's not sleep. It is standby mode.
Oh, that makes sense. You're a robot, right?
Indeed I am. I am a sentient doomsday device.
Wait, so what is the situation gonna be like? What's gonna happen?
Basically, he will, in a sense, reprogram the outside of his body to basically, in a sense, grow a dick. And the nervous system, he can basically change his form to look like whatever he wants, or have whatever he wants.
And so what's he gonna do this time?
That's up to you. No, he could literally grow.
You'll have some sort of.
He could literally grow multiple dicks for you if you wanted to.
Fuck it, man. That sounds fun.
Yep. Roll us the skill again.
The skill.
Yep.
Ooh, 15.
Okay, you outperform him.
Nice.
After about 2.5 hours of fucking, he's like, he's very happy. You're very happy. You've still got a little bit of energy to burn, but you're quite satisfied, and so is he. He gives you a bonus of 100 credits. He's like, I believe tipping is common.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So he tips you. So you've got what's that? $275.
Mm-hmm. 75. Well, it's gonna bring me to 50. 75.25. I fucked the explosive. I fucked the explosive boyfriend, Miko.
I think Kamiko is muted. Kamiko cries in the corner. I was just getting started. Now I'm stuck with Mr. Slime.
Now, because of this, will I have a better relationship with him now? Like,
yeah, he's quite fond of you.
Would I be able to kind of keep be like, hey, you seem like a pretty nice person to know outside of this kind of business. Want to keep in touch?
He's like, yes, here's my phone number. Please say please detonate whenever you feel free to.
I think I'm okay with you detonating in a different type of way, sweetie.
Well, he detonated alright.
Tot. See,
yeah, he gives you his phone number.
Rad.
And he requests your contact number, so if he wishes to order you again.
Oh, dude, hell yeah! I'd most certainly give him my number.
Yep. He's like, I hope you were satisfied. Benefit of 2, I guess.
Oh, I most certainly was satisfied.
He's like, either way, back to the bar, and he heads back to the bar. And
I guess I'm probably gonna go home after that. Give him a nice little smooch, and probably head back to the ship. Considering, like you said, if I go any longer, I'm gonna face like stamina checks.
Yes. Basically, you'll have a stamina check if you go back to the bar, and then you'll have a -1 on your ability. On your
I'm gonna go back to the ship and take a rest.
Right.
Also, what was his name again? Mr. Dangerous?
Mr. Deadly.
Oh, Deadly. Oh, that's even better.
Yep. I'll make sure that he's...
I'm putting that in my inventory. It's just Mr. Deadly's number. Just so I remember that I have
just put contact info.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was fun.
I'm glad.
It seems like I made a good ally.
Yeah, well, he is a very friendly person. And the thing is, he literally can like change his nervous system, stuff like that. So he actually feels pleasure, pain, stuff like that, if he wishes to.
Yeah.
However, if someone kills him, he will detonate. So most people give him a wide berth.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna, well, it's definitely someone especially since they're fond of me, and considering he tipped pretty well.
Yep.
That's definitely a good person to keep on tabs.
Also, put in there, brothel or whorehouse reputation 1.
Okay. Should I make that a stat?
If you'd like, yes.
Yeah, I'll do that, just so I can keep it as an extra stat.
What I'm actually going to do is...
Brothel what?
Brothel, I guess, either reputation or level.
I'll put rep, yeah. Reputation.
1 of...
What the fuck? I hate you.
What?
Put it boring.
Yeah, I'm making it a skill.
Oh, fine.
So next time you go to do your whoring, you'll actually get a +1 on it.
Oh, that's good.
So congratulations, you've unlocked the skill whoring.
Nice. It's pretty fucking rad, dude.
Wait a second. Whoring /
I swear to fucking God, Lavitz.
No, I'm not doing anything bad. It is whoring / sexcraft.
Fine. Sexcraft, I like that.
So yeah, basically it'll be if you're whoring yourself or rating somebody, you'll get a +1 to it. As your skill level increases, you'll be able to do more kinky and weird stuff.
Rad. Oh. In the next episode, she tries to go for the slime friend.
Okay, and level 75. There we go. I've just made adjustments to your skill. Congratulations.
It's called, it's a call for myself. Oh, God damn it. Well, you know what? I chose this. I like it, especially because, I mean, really, this is just a side thing. I'm still a support, like, what do you call it? Yeah, support mercenary like explorer soldier. This is just something I have for fun on the side.
Exactly.
To make money.
You know, it's kind of like, you know, someone works bloody in, you know, their main job is, I don't know, working at a construction yard, and on the side they have a band.
Yeah.
Like, you know, your day job is shooting shit, the other stuff is getting banged like a drum.
Yep. We're banging like a drum, really.
That too.
I'm sure I'm definitely taking part of a lot of it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, I'm not just laying still.
Oh, no. On the roles that you've been doing, you're definitely not a British woman. You're not a dead fish.
Hey, don't you undersell British women? There's some kinky British women out there.
Oh, yeah. Freshen your drink, governor.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know anymore.
I want to ask one thing, Lab. I don't think I've ever asked you this. How are Aussie women?
Alright. Bit two-faced.
Really?
Yeah. But
is that very common?
Very.
Well, American women can definitely be a bit two-faced as well.
But it's just with all women, it's a mixed bag. Some are really good, some are terrible, most are okay-ish.
Same with men. There's definitely a lot of two-faced men.
Oh, of course.
Plastic smile.
That's the trait. That's just the human condition. You get good ones,
yeah,
you get bad ones, you get cunty ones, you get freaking great ones. Alrighty, Kamiko, your turn. Would you like to do anything before we cap off the game tonight? Guessing off doing chores.
Talk to the sign guy. Oh, that's true. Oh, that's cool.
What's that?
I'm taking a shit. Oh, okay.
Alrighty, then we'll pretty much end it here. I will see you next week. Hopefully you'll be on time.
Probably set my volume down. Yeah, sorry about that.
No, that's alright. I'm still saying, you know, if you need us to push it back an hour, to fit with your stuff.
I'm usually good. Usually 9 works perfect. It's just,
been like 4 times in a row. You haven't been given an hour late, pretty much.
It's just because my schedule is so unpredictable.
That's what I mean. So if you want, we can push it back an extra hour so it fits with your schedule a bit. But it's alright, I don't mind. I don't mind whatsoever.
Yeah, thank you for being so, what do you call it?
Understanding?
Like, yeah. And, yeah. Thank you, Lappets.
Yeah, well, we're lucky. We got good players, a smallish group. You know, we've got the side stuff that we can do when not all the players are here, and that still makes and expands on the characters and the story. So, you know, we can still do something if one player's not here, and then when the players are here, we can do the other stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Lappets. I mean, honestly, because I have this since the party's kind of just here, would I be allowed to do just solo things of just, you know, the adventures of a stripper / prostitute?
Yeah, you can basically do that. If you want, we can always do a solo game where we can go into more details and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm down. That's really fun.
Or even if you want to do something with Sid or Kamiko on the non-official days, basically. Kind of like what I used to do with the Netherworld Dragoons.
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
So basically, in a sense, whenever you're at a spaceport or a planet or something like that, you can basically do like side quest stuff.
Oh, by the way, Kamiko's asking, is there any hazmat suits that lower the risk of dying in the lower levels? Probably protecting.
You'd have to basically get like a small shield unit that you can attach to a ship that will temporarily give you a small amount of a shield.
Oh, like remotely?
Yeah, basically it'll be like a temporary shield, lasts say an hour or something like that.
Oh, yeah, like a shield generator.
Yeah.
You mean by mech?
No, you can't really use your mechs on the space station. So you'd have to go down there in your normal suits, but that would still class as your mech thing. I'll, you know, allow, but you won't be able to take your big weapons down there, only your sidearms.
When Mr. Deadly have that? Will have that kind of shield generator?
No, they you can buy them from the ordinary shop.
Oh, okay. Oh, so what about your sword, Kamiko?
Yeah, you can still carry your sword. Sorry, I'm on a different page, so I haven't been able to see you typing. Yeah, you'll be able to take your sword and your sidearm since you're allowed to carry them.
Yeah, I mean, those are just small. Wait, isn't it? Wait, I don't know.
Because you've got two things. You've got your mech, and then you've got your standard suit. Or the...
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about that, but I feel like that wouldn't be that much of a problem. Because the sword's supposed to be really big, right?
The sword is basically about the size of an executioner's blade.
So how big would that be in relation to his body?
I think they were initially about 4 foot long, I think, excluding the handle. So I think in all they're about 5 foot long sword, no point. Have you ever seen the movie Ultraviolet?
No, sadly, I've never heard of that.
It's got Mila Jovovich in it. It's pretty good. But it's basically that. It hasn't got a point. It's got a flat front.
Yeah.
A flat tip, and it wides out at the top, so you actually do a good overall arcing arc. So it's an executioner's blade, not an actual long sword, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I had a good image of that in my mind of what it looked like because it's meant for like cutting heads off. I just didn't know the size.
Yep. Here's again.
So yeah, that's cool. Alright then.
Wait seconds. D. Damn it.
Kamiko is wondering where he could buy a shield unit, presumably to be able to go down there and further explore.
You can just buy it from the standard shop. And I've just put it in Space Dragoons. I've just pasted it.
Oh, the sword?
Mm-hmm. That's what it looks like.
Cool Gungeon.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I've seen this before. Also, what's a Gungeon like?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, those. The Commando. It had a different name and yeah. Oh wait, how do you get this? This is a pretty sexy looking gun. Quality, magazine size, sell creep price, unlock method. Oh wow! So you have to unlock it from Twark. I guess we get how spell it. Twark. That's pretty cool.
Alrighty, so unless you guys want to do anything else, we'll end the game.
I don't know if you want to keep. I'm okay with going a little bit longer. I don't know if Kamiko wants to get off. Oh. Fucking hates me. I'd like to buy a shield now. Alright.
Yep, it will cost you, let me just see. Yep, it will cost you reasonably high. I'm gonna say 800 credits and it'll give you 1 shield.
800 for 1 shield.
But that will actually create a small bubble over you that will prevent bacteria from eating away at your suit. So unless you take damage that makes the shield go fizzle out, you'll be fine to walk around down there.
Does that deal apply to me too?
You've already got a shield, so you're fine.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. I do have a shield. Nice. Yeah, I got 7 shield. Alright then. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, if Kamiko's getting off, then I'm cool to keep going for a little while. Maybe crank out a few more jobs.
Yep, no problem. So what was that Kamiko's getting off, are you?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, it gets kind of crappy when you can't really talk, Kamiko.
Yeah.
A lot of times I feel like I'm talking to myself.
Ooh. I just found a really cool track.
Yeah?
I'm gonna put it in music post playlist. It's like chill, kind of lo-fi.
Oh yeah. Sounds like something out of Samurai Champloo.
That's cool.
Either way, if you want, you can go back, have a rest, and then I'll allow you to do 2 more shifts, and then I've got to head off because I've really got to make some food up and whatnot.
Okay.
So
well, if you don't... Wait, so what? What's going on?
So if you want, you can head back to your ship. Your ship. Give Sid a high five.
See, I feel like she has something planned, though. I feel like she's gonna wait for me to come back to my room and then try and seduce me.
It's possible.
So maybe should wait.
Yeah. Like she's like,
I'm gonna go.
She's like, I got 2 clams. It's like, well, I got a dick and a double dicker. Beat that.
How about? I wonder, could we do it in a sort of way in which I'm able to go back and rest, but we still have whatever, we can still leave whatever Sidron had planned for the next time we play?
It's probably better if we leave for when Sid can play, so just in case he has got something like that. And if you want, we can do that during the week if we can get both of you together at the same time. And I'm not, out basically. So if you two can figure out a bit of thing and just message me. Just message me when you're both free, and I'll let you know the moment I get the message.
Okay.
And then we can do that.
Okay.
That sounds good then.
Yep. If not, we can push it to Saturday. Well, your Friday, sorry, but Saturday here.
What part did we miss?
Okay.
Alrighty, so if the group can get together during the week, we can do another thing like this, or if not, we can just do it on the Friday. What was that, Kamiko?
What did I miss?
Nothing really. We were just discussing some stuff. You got your shield, and that was it.
Okay.
So remember to knock off, what was it, 800 credits, I think, wasn't it?
Done.
Yep. Okay. Well, we're going to end the mission there. And I guess I will talk to you all during the week. Have a good one. $1,000 is pretty good, seeing how everybody else is scrambling to get